You embarrassed? This guy's a gangster. His real name's Clarence.
From the Lodge Mahal in beautiful Round Rock, Texas. Welcome to Poker Night at the Lodge. Hello, hold on one second.
It's the wrong game that's airing. The wrong game is on our screen after the countdown.
Hey, hang on before you do it.
But it wasn't, he wasn't like he was Thursday.
Check, check. Now we should have audio. Here we go. Can you guys hear us?
George C. for 1-3. George C. 1-3 match staff.
Check, check, check,
Oh,
check.
that's nice, man. I was like, almost didn't want to
Okay.
talk to
Well, we can hear the table now. There we go. All
All
right.
right,
Also,
let's
that's
start it.
not
Let's start from the top, Rick.
but whatever.
From the Lodge Mahal in beautiful Round Rock, Texas. Welcome to Poker Night at the Lodge. My name is Slick Rick, along with
you're right.
Skull Mike, and we've got an amazing 5-10 uncapped game. And there you see the Lodge Mahal out front. Lots going on. A bounty tournament, lots of cash.
Let's go around the table, Rick. Bones,
go around the
C1,
table.
10K.
Well,
Viper back in the building in the 2-seat in for 10K. Boston Jimmy plays a lot in Las Vegas, watches the stream, says I need to come on down and test it out. He's in for 7K. Matt's in the 4-seat for 8K. JC's going to be in the 5-seat. He's running a little bit late. He's coming in for 10K.
No, it was less than 5.
Pierre's in the 6-seat coming in for 10K. Lexo in the 7-seat for 4K. Schnitzelman in the 8-seat for 4K. And then Jay in the 9-seat for 3K. We're also playing the
7 deuce.
7 deuce for 100 ahead. So
Very nice.
should be an action-packed lineup.
You're
Bones to call for 95, looking at his
Seat
card.
4 and seat 8 have been kind of talking trash to each other the past couple of days.
Matt and Schnitzelman?
Matt and Schnitzelman, so I'm anticipating a heads-up cage fight, maybe table, ladders, and chairs to the death tonight here under the lights at the Lodge in Round Rock.
Under the lights, and Matt comes out firing. Makes it 300 with Jack 7, and he's going to take it down. And we're going to have a good Saturday night, so let's set the line, Mike. Let's set the line at 390. 390.
No.
More?
What's 390?
450?
No, it's 400. You
400.
don't hit me with a 390. You don't get me 10 away from 400. I mean, it's easy.
400 likes on it before 10:30.
Cutoff time's 10:30. Everybody knows that. It's a 10:30 cutoff.
So that's what we need. Smash the like. I think we can get there. We got already 135 in the live chat, and we just got started. Nice shirt there in the 9 seat, Jay. He
Seven
threw his
deuce.
7 deuce away.
Does he not know? He should know. I said it clearly. It's his first time on the Saturday Night Big Game, so he might be a little confused.
Some don't want to touch the stove.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know,
if
7 deuce is like a fire
I
stove.
mean, I guess with a 3K stack, it's a little difficult when these stacks are so deep.
Boston Jimmy
Okay.
comes
I'm not
on.
much in this sport.
Viper, we've known him before. Flies his own plane. Very nice gentleman.
I want Viper.
Some simple thing.
Nick from Yuma in the house. Hello. Hey, Derek, Alex,
What's up, gentlemen?
Sean,
ladies?
Racer Nerd.
Sharon, all of the regulars. Cheryl, of course. Alex Cook, Mark, how we doing tonight?
I would rather have it cold than hot.
King Jack 8, couple of spades, pair of kings for Jimmy. Pair of 8s for Viper. Viper's going nowhere for 240. Chip values. Yellow chips are 1,000, folks. Purple chips are 500. Black chips are 100. Green chips are 25, and red chips are $5. Blue chips are 1. The ace might slow things down.
I have wireless headphones too. You can have wireless headphones, hoodies, sunglasses.
Going to listen a lot tonight to the table throughout the night. Got the mics working nice.
How much?
Nicely.
Can I see your
Matty
stuff?
J, high on coffee and energy drinks. It is a dangerous combination. Cleaned his whole house, he says.
And look at that. Viper makes the bet when the ace hits and takes it down.
7 deuce right there.
Nah, he would have
No, I did.
Oh, you had it?
Yeah, I was thinking about shoving.
Thank you, Derek. Keep an eye on the mail, Derek. I did mail out your coin, so your coin should be arriving shortly. Just in time for the holidays.
Jarvis, how are you? Tyler from Indiana. What's going on?
I kind of like that the small blind game with the button bonus or whatever, because it like grows every single.
It's interesting that Lexo's mic, you see, it's on the rail,
Yep.
but you can hear him loud and clear. He's the only one talking, though.
Yes.
Small, but then it gets bigger and bigger.
He's going to make it 75 with 9-10 suited.
Lexo's been getting touched up lately. So has Schnitzelman. The past couple days did not go well for him. Both very good players, so the variance of the game, we'll see how they rebound. It's not always rainbows and butterflies in the game of poker. sometimes devils and demons, but the show goes on, and Cowboys for Jay.
How about them Cowboys?
Jay with the Badger shirt. I had one of those in the 80s. Loved it.
You never looked as fresh to death like Jay does in your entire life. Don't
No.
fool the people.
Cumulative winnings, Viper up 530, just getting started early. Boston Jimmy down 495. Andrew Hopkins, Gertz in the house, Pee Wee.
I'd stay at home, read my Gideon Bible, and think about what kind of life I could do for others.
Sharon Barr says sometimes it's schnitzels versus nuts. Yes,
I believe
sometimes it is.
I think Nina's making schnitzel this week.
Ooh. Wait,
Might get the invite, you might not.
well, depends how dinner goes tomorrow night. Should be a fun
Maybe
time.
Thursday. Maybe talk Thursday.
I'll be down there until after the first season.
Heads up, Boston Jimmy and Lexo. 7-8 offsuit versus ace-8. There's the ace for Boston
You're gonna
Jimmy.
play with the chief of
But an
police, the
open-ender
mayor.
straight draw for Lexo.
Not gonna do that.
Forget it. We can't tell the juicy stories today.
Because they are not corrupt down there in the Dominican at all.
85 makes the call.
Ooh,
Another ace. So Jimmy
trips.
feeling pretty good
Yes,
in
no
position
limit,
here
big
on
O.
the button. Lexo checks.
No limit big. Oh, holy shit.
Goes check, check, and there comes the straight. So just what Lexo
That's
needed.
one way to describe it.
Lexo running good.
The board is paired.
Said he's heading to Vegas after this, I believe.
Jimmy got in a little sneaky with a check on the turn. And now Lexo fires. And let's see. Just a snap call from Jimmy. Probably not going to raise it up with the hearts
Then we
and the
play
board
this third
paired.
game that I haven't been in.
And he makes the call a snap call, and
Since my name's
Lexo
Joe,
will
we
take the
call it
pot.
Omaha Joe. It might already exist in the world, but no one had ever heard about it until I came up with it. So it's Big O. It's no limit. But
Viper
Big O,
talking
you
about
get
his
cards.
Big O game that he's
But in
playing in the
Omaha
DR
Joe, you can
this
use two
weekend.
cards worth.
50K average stack, and it's
cannot
Big
use
O,
one.
no limit.
You
So
cannot
it's not
use four,
pot limit Big O.
five,
It's
two,
no limit.
3. So there could be a 4 out there on the board, and then some guys could have a set of 4s and have quads. So it's impossible to put someone on a. It's like, and what it does, we've played it a couple times. It kills all the action because you can't put a guy on a hand. I mean,
Kills all the action. That doesn't sound fun.
He's saying you could play 3 in your
run
hand
into,
in
like,
his
you
Big
could
O
have-
game.
I've seen quads over quads.
Somebody could have trips in their hand
and
one on the
and
board.
both guys had trips. In
He's
their
talking a
hands
different
in
game.
the
Let's
board.
talk this game. Jay with ace-5 suited.
Sounds
What game are you talking
crazy.
about?
It's a game I invented called Omaha Joe. So it's Big O,
Yeah.
but you can use 2 cards or 3 cards in your hand. And we play it no limit. And we play it down in the Dominican.
Viper.
We've only played it a couple times because it kills all the action. and
Because it's
everyone
not a
just
good
sits there
game,
and plays
Viper.
like a
That's
ninja.
why.
So
Just kidding. Heads up.
By kill,
9 Jack
by
5.
kill all the action, that's code for there's too much action and people just bust out and there's no game. That's the problem.
I didn't name myself that. They named me that because I fly airplanes. So they're like, I'm like, okay, whatever.
Viper, that's right. I want Viper.
I don't know the meaning behind that.
Come on, Top Gun, Lexo.
Viper and flying airplanes. Is it an airplane?
No, the movie Maverick, I guess, had a character named Viper in it, and so
Top
they.
Gun?
Huh? Top Gun, yeah. And so
I
they named
figured.
me Viper.
Thank
I
you,
didn't come
Pierre.
up with it. I promise you. I don't like snakes, so.
Snakes on a plane, that could have been a good one.
25.
Come on now. We
Probably
give
haven't
names.
seen
People
Top
love the nicknames.
He's
Salon
on
Boy is
Top
out
Gun
there
your whole
somewhere. I
life.
saw
I was
him
playing with
today.
Salon Boy this
It's
afternoon.
ahead of our.
He
It
got
doesn't,
me
it
on a
doesn't really
decent
matter.
sized
It's still a
spot.
great movie. It's like.
How are you doing, Frank? Good to see you in the chat tonight.
I almost grabbed that because I thought. it was
Uh-oh,
50.
Viper
No,
with
I
7
would've
deuce.
got 150,
Buckle your
not
seatbelts,
1100.
folks.
There we go.
And he doesn't really like the 7 deuce game because he got felted last time they were
I'm
playing
okay
it.
with it.
He's
Yeah, I'm
gonna do
okay with
shoot.
it.
$1.50.
I'm just
the
joking. I
raise.
didn't come up with it.
Joe, what
Hey
look at
guys,
this guy.
flip it this way.
Shit. Yeah, but it's suited.
He got it. He got
He
through.
does it every time he wins.
100 from each player.
Oh, fuck.
He didn't expose it early this time. Remember that time with Eli?
Right.
Eli shoves with 10 high on him?
Just somebody's shoes, dude.
Not today.
No, I love the name Viper. It's good.
Just some random person too.
I think maybe he knew him, but he's gonna do a bunch of others when he walks out. It's disgusting.
Now you're only down like $9,100 in the 7 boost game.
I know.
Yeah, I noticed that too. The guys with the mics on the rail seem to be the most clear. Maybe it needs to be right under their
The
mouth.
other guys aren't even talking.
That's true too.
Bones hasn't said a single word, nor has Jay. Schnitzelman barely speaks English. I mean, come on.
But we'd still hear German.
The reason I don't like Vegas
Yeah.
now is they went back to this dumb mask rule at the table and all that kind of crap. I was
Viper
at the
doesn't like
MGM
the
this
mask.
Wednesday in Flint, Michigan, and you had to wear a mask. You had to, it was awful. It was ridiculous.
Everywhere at the rail, this fall was mask.
Yeah.
288 in the live chat. Thanks for joining us tonight. Just getting started here. Joke of the night at 9:15, 1 hour from now. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. Got a newer one. Not a repeat. It's an old joke that's new to the stream. Viper with ace queen calls. A lot of high cards going to the flop 4 ways. There's a king. King 9-5. Pair of kings for Jay. Pair of 9s for Bones.
Check all the way around.
There's the 3-ball. Meaningless 3-ball. But it's the 3rd diamond. Nobody with a diamond, though. Ty, the reason why dealers wear a headset is we need him to be in total contact with our production people to let them know about the bets so we can input them correctly. And if somebody rebuys more chips, that's what the dealer relays. Or if we have to stop action because we have a technical problem, that's why he is wearing the mic, to be in contact so he can we can get it correctly for a good program. There's the V-tip. Viper sitting at 50% early, here at 12% at the bottom.
Do you know what you're ordering tomorrow night?
Yes, I do. I'm going to go with the lobster steak combo with fried rice and the salad.
Any substitute on the soup? 90. You gonna get that King Kai bowl soup or no?
No, no. I'm going to
salad
go. I
on the
don't want
side.
soup. I'm going to get double salad if they'll let me.
Double salad.
Not 72.45 or
saving the liquid for the
going
beer.
Going to have a crown on the rocks. Going to really have fun. Treat it like a holiday party. Ace King. We're going to do a little
Do you think
hibachi
Leibowitz
tomorrow.
picks up the bill?
No, I know he won't. But we don't want him to if he doesn't want to do it.
No, let's peer pressure him into picking up the bill. He's watching at home.
3 players.
I forgot my wallet at home already. Broke.
Queen 6 deuce.
Skittles.
Nobody with any part of that. Big Slick still way ahead. Boston Jimmy. I like Boston Jimmy already because he's from Boston.
I thought you were going to say because you like his t-shirts. His button downs. Better shirt at the table, Jay or Boston Jimmy?
Racer Nerd prefers shrimp to lobster. I get a lot of people who say that. I don't, but I like them both, really.
I like
but
lobster better than
I
shrimp.
mean, lobster's better.
Lobster's
Are
better.
they ever going to play that game?
Looks like we have a
Lodge?
double straddle.
What does the chat think? Lobster or shrimp? Let's see it. Lobster or shrimp? I'm going to say lobster.
Oh, is it running?
Lobster, for sure.
Different host though.
Come on, that's not, it's not even
I
close.
didn't know. I thought it was dead. It's on Mondays?
Yeah. Going this Monday too.
So it's like 10K, same type thing as it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a few more shorter stacks in there now.
That girl still comes from San Antonio.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Queen 3-4.
Yeah, he just sits in the corner. And
Nut hearts for Jay in his draw with ace jacks
Where do you
of
fly
hearts.
airplanes to?
Lobsters in the lead. Shrimp.
Where
Oh,
do you want to go?
couple shrimps
Private?
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
my own
it's
plane.
close.
I mean, it's just, I use it for work and for
Yeah.
fun.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Gertz, BMW or Toyota, of course. Snap
You flew
call.
into this airport here,
That keep it.
or you live here.
Another queen on the turn here. No player with a queen. Flush draw for Jay and ace high in the lead.
I'm going to Vegas. So
Will Jay
let me
take a
know.
stab at this?
Yeah.
Didn't know he goes check, check. Here comes the river.
Back seat or something.
There's the heart. So Jay with the flush, but still with the board pair out there.
Schnitzel really has nothing, so he's giving up. He surrenders. Jay will probably go for about half pot, maybe about 500.
25.50, what?
Goes for even less, about
There's a win.
1/3, but
And
Schnitzel
that's
can't
no
make the
different.
call.
For 25.50, no one.
He's not going to run.
Why don't you just make 5100 no one?
I won't run either.
Me and Joe are there.
Yeah, I'll go play it.
Mixon Poker in the building. What's up, Mixon? Jazzbo, how we doing, boys?
See if Poker Bunny will play.
Mixon
Don't get me
finally
started.
figured out how to master
You know
smoking
Poker Bunny?
cheese.
I saw that.
So just
Can't talk shit.
he's gonna be
Poker
playing
Bunny
next
live in
week,
Vegas?
next Wednesday.
I don't want smoked cheese. I want ribs.
I remember that.
And she had to call her dad. I mean, her
You want a little of both?
You don't just trust whatever he's gonna whip
Trust
up.
in the mix.
Yeah, don't ask questions. Don't be greedy around the holiday season. Just say please and thank you. My goodness.
Please, sir, may I have some
Yes.
ribs?
God damn it. Barking orders at the Pitmaster General.
Ribs, please. Boston Jimmy folds. Matt folds. Over to Pierre with pocket sevens. He's going to come along for a buck and a squirt. We're going 3 ways. Lexo, Jay, and Pierre. Jack, King, 8. Skittles. Pair of kings for Jay.
Did they ever play? They did, like last year. They were playing just Big O the whole day at the lodge. I mean, at Texas Card House. I do like that game. There's a lot of action, just Big O all day long. And I played it in Detroit this last Wednesday.
I mean, maybe.
Kings for Jay here.
Yeah, it was like.
Lex has a jack. He's going to keep him honest, make the call.
Lexo
One
comes along.
out. One outer on the river. Not coming.
Does not come. As long as Jay stays in, he will win this hand.
This is a pretty big drive for me.
400 is OT tonight, Derek. So get those likes in early so we have more viewers in the chat.
This guy from
Let's not sweat
the
it.
ring, to walk out, he pounded 4 beers already.
So Jay's going to win that pot.
He pounded 4 beers.
Yeah.
Did he
From
win,
the-
or is he
he
about
won.
to fight?
Pair of kings.
Is he about to fight, or did he win?
No, he won.
Overtime
He won the
tonight
fight.
is
He won the fight.
400, folks. Honor before 10:30. That's how many like.
MMA needed a simple Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Jay up 2.1. So nice little 20 minutes.
You're
We bought in for the short stack, 3K.
Or the riding in
One of the
street
smaller
and-
buy-ins we've seen recently
they're
on Saturday
trying
night,
to
but
protest.
now he's sitting at 5.1.
If you want your job, you have to.
361 in the live chat. Anthony says he'd take a bushel
Whatever
of
the
steamed
food-
jumbo Maryland blue
My body,
claw
my
crabs
choice, whatever,
over
all those
anything
things that
seafood
we-
related. Wow.
All that stuff is
That's different thing.
People up in
Something
Maryland,
else.
That's for someone.
they like their crabs.
That's when I need to pull that card up. Pull that card out.
They do. Rightfully so. 100 from, where did that come from? Schnitzel, Matt? No, it came from Lexo. with the
Lexo
big
made it.
slick.
4 ways, 3 ways to a flop. Big slick versus ace jack versus ace 10. How about an ace on this flop? 3-3-5.
Surprised Bones didn't elect to 3-bet that, so giving Lex early position a lot of credit for a strong hand. Yes, indeed. Still the best hand, Big Slick. No pair for any player at the table. Jay's going to surrender, especially with Bones behind. He has to let it go. And what will Bones do? A little backdoor diamonds in position, makes the call. Going to apply some pressure on Lex, perhaps. To the turn we go.
There's the ace. Now both players hit 2 pair, but the king.
Home game here in Austin anywhere?
I'm not the right person.
Lex here deciding what to do. Pot at 590. He checks it on over.
We can start one if you want.
Bones
Okay,
not
here we
falling
go.
for it. A very sneaky check back, but
Ooh, there's the queen. So Lexo's going to win this pot.
Lexo's probably going to go for north of 400, probably like 425, and Bones will snap this off, even though hearts are there.
There was like a big game.
Snapped off. Goes for 300, and 300 is good. Lex will take it down.
I heard there was a game that was like a six-figure game. I don't know if that really is true or not. Huh? Yeah.
I'll say it. I don't need to be private. Any of this poker room, they'll open a big game. There's a
Tell
list.
them what you want to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
50,
100,
100.
200.
Gotta let no one play it. It's like there's no words.
If you build it,
They will come.
we could
Well,
fill it. Yeah.
I'm in. if
I'll
y'all
play
wanna
if you guys want to play.
Slick Rick Skull Mike here at the Lodge Mahal, along with some great poker tonight. It's uncapped, so we've got a lot of money on the table, probably close to 80, 90,000 on the table right now.
Yeah.
Boston Jimmy on the button makes it 75. Matt gets out of the way.
Another guy with a backpack.
Over to
All these
Pierre.
pros.
Jack 4, we call it the flat tire. What's a
I'll
Jack
need to
4?
call my grandmother.
Flat
and make
tire.
sure I'm allowed to play.
Yeah.
JC just arrived there in the 5 seat.
There you
She's
go.
taking you? Your grandma's taking you?
Boston Jimmy's going to take down the pot.
Viper always worried about
Look
the
at this. And we got the
backpacks.
UFC.
Another player with a backpack. he said.
No, Bones is pirating.
Slick's room, front of the room here on a Saturday night. The room's packed.
The whole system.
It is packed. It's a Saturday night. We have a lot of big
No, you
nights.
pay for
Tuesday
the
night's a
fight, but
big
you
night.
pay-
Magic carpet, don't see it. Usually doesn't fly on Saturday night.
See a dog. There's a dog right there.
Good spot. Dog's name is, you know what the dog's name is?
No.
I do.
What is it?
It's Bailey.
Is it really?
They copied my dog.
See a lot of hats in there. Cowboy hats.
Yeah. All right.
How many cowboy hats do you see? I see 2.
I see 2 on that side.
2 only.
2 cowboy hats.
3. Maybe that might be a fedora all the way on the right.
Yeah, that's a
They
fedora.
just started doing that?
See a Santa hat.
See a Santa hat.
Yeah. We told them.
What else do you see? You see Waldo?
Do
Or
not.
you can leave it right here.
Oh, really?
Are you waiting?
That's what I'm here for.
Stephen
Nick.
Reisman, how are you? Good to see you.
What's up, Steve? Good evening, Father. Just getting our noise right here. That's why we have the delay, because when we came on air, our volume was not on correctly, so we're adjusting that. Of course, we're on a half-hour delay. If you guys want to play in any of our games, follow that scroll on the bottom of the screen. We are filling games for 2022. And this is probably the last call, you know, either tonight or Monday. If you want to get any merchandise for the Christmas holidays, you got to get your orders in quick. Coins, hats, hoodies, and t-shirts. Hit them with the formula. Hit them with the formula.
That's what the game is.
Hats plus hoodies plus t-shirts plus coins equals chips. That's the quadratic formula.
Saturday's when the
And hang with us right now as we get
cards in the air in just a matter of
cards.
seconds.
You see a meeting of the blue shirts. Joe S. Grand Poobah meeting with Jeremy.
A lot of scratching in the face there, looking at nails, touching fingers.
Look at the ever disappearing Big Daddy D right there in the black. He's on a diet, lost about 15 pounds already. Go Big Daddy D.
We're getting cold out here,
last
man.
night they had 100, 200 games.
Yes, we do have Frosty the Snowman playing. Here we go, Anthony. Bellagio Anthony. I call him Bellagio Anthony because, why? He used to deal at the Bellagio. Now he's at the Lodge Mahal. Jay. Deli, you'll be home later.
Sort of like this is one matches then 8 for 1-3 matches stack.
175.
I'm telling you, there's going to be a big hand tonight between Schnitzelman and Matt at some point in time.
Playing this guy's a 4.
And it's going to be for all the chippies.
This is the worst thing on our play all night.
All of it.
Other than 7 dudes.
Viper with K9. Woof.
That's information.
Calls. On the button, Matt with the aces. Destruction.
This is trouble for Jay.
If he was folding, I was folding. But since he's called, I got priced in now. Okay, so what I need is a lot of little cards. Like little
Jay makes the call, and Viper called with his K9. Woof.
He doesn't have little shooting cards.
Three-way.
He doesn't have little shooting cards.
Let's pray that Viper does not connect with the king here, because that's going to be big trouble. A little suspense here before we get our cards live, and here we go.
Here's the flop. King,
no.
4-5.
That is not what the pilot needed.
Viper in trouble. Viper's got a bogey on his tail.
Like that. Eagle 7, Fox 3. It's more Independence Day, but still flying jets.
Viper thinks he's got it. He's gonna call.
Yeah, Viper's gonna probably call the whole way. Maybe spades might save him here. Let's see what happens.
There's another 5, so now
that's not good.
All the 9s are gone. It doesn't matter anyways because
Viper did say before all the cards were out, oh, I'm priced in, I need a lot of low cards. So that 5 might worry Matt a little bit. I think he'll go for about half pot.
that's 800.
Yeah,
about a
half
third
pot.
of them.
Snap call from Viper, so maybe Matt putting him on 5s and 4s or the kings. I don't think Matt's worried about the 5 anymore.
10 of diamonds. It's all Matt's as long as he stays in. He's going nowhere.
Viper will check this unless he wants to fire out a block type of river bet, but what will Matt come with at a 3.4K pot? I think it's going to be north of 2,500. I think Matt might go for about 25 here.
Call.
2,000 snap call, and Matt will take it down.
How much? 2,000 for... Nice.
Good hand from Matt. Yeah, I want to give a special shout out to anybody that was affected by that. All those tornadoes last night. Pretty tragic. Nighttime tornadoes are pretty dangerous stuff, and a lot of people lost their lives yesterday. So if you know somebody in the area, I'm so sorry. Went through that.
Yeah, those photos were a little scary.
Yeah.
Viper down 2.5. Nick from Yuma asks, why is his name Viper? It's because he's a pilot, he's a boss, he's rocking aviators.
Got the leather jacket.
Can't be Maverick.
Little too old for Maverick. He's Viper.
But Viper is the one who taught Maverick how to fly like a champion pilot that he is.
Again, it's a Rick Epstein additional, Slick Rick original.
I don't know about that. I think we got there together, Rick.
I'll share that one with you.
Taking all the credit
I'll share
as
that
per
one.
usual.
You know,
You just
mostly
black
good
out on
nicknames.
any nickname. Think it just came to you in your sleep, and it's all right. I'll give you the belt. I'll move aside. I'll let you ride shotgun there. I'll sit in the back seat.
Tell them don't bring any chips. See how far you can go. You gotta get the cards back.
You know what's good about sitting in the back seat, especially when you want to troll the person in the front seat?
What?
Just grabbing their seatbelt and pulling it back and kicking their seat.
Yeah. But he's driving.
Don't worry about
He
it.
might
You're in
turn
shotgun.
left. He might turn
we
left
have
into the
our own.
guardrail.
We have our private driver. We have our own private driver.
478 in the live chat. That's a great start for tonight. 30 minutes in. Slick Rick Skull Mike at the Lodge Mahal. If you want to play on the live stream, we do it every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Just check out the bottom scroll, get in touch with Skull Mike, and we'll make it happen. I don't think he's ever not gotten somebody on a stream who's wanted to, that's given him enough opportunity. You can't just say, I'm coming in on Saturday, can you get me in? If you give us enough time and a few different dates, I guarantee you, you're going to be pleasantly surprised.
That's right, Dave. Viper is throwing a small office Christmas party.
With an open bar.
It wasn't your phone, Rick. You just got...
Yeah, it was.
Was it?
Yeah.
No.
Got a package delivered to my house.
You get the old text message ring when you get an email?
Yeah.
Those are the type of settings you have on your iPhone?
I don't know. You know, I'm still working this thing out.
Do you know what the internet is? Are you still on dial-up?
I remember when I had a 1200 baud modem for AOL. Did you ever have AOL?
Yeah. I did have AOL. Screen name, Stack Rick. 37, Stack Rick.
Viper's down 10 gallons of jet fuel. That's funny, Jazzbo. Good to see you in the chat, Jazzbo.
Yeah, Viper's flying with one engine currently. He had to shut one down after a couple bullets hit the left engine.
510, 25, 50. Double strudel going on. Here comes a big bet. 150 from JC.
God, you guys are fast.
Over to Schnitzel, man. That isn't my phone.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't your phone.
That's somebody's on the table.
Yeah, and you fell for it
Ooh.
thinking it's your phone.
Schnitzel, man, with the aces.
I wonder how many people at home thinking they're getting a text message right now, too. It's Boston Jimmy's phone. You're the one thinking you're getting blown up here midstream. Everybody knows, whoever you know in life, they know on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday night that you're in the bunker live from the lodge. They're not going to bother you. You only have like 4 friends.
I do not. I have many of friends.
Oh, I thought you were going to say 3.
You should see my Instagram.
Oh,
that means they're my friend, right?
That's a good fight.
You know the greatest thing I ever did in my life? Got rid of Facebook. It's the single most amazing feeling. Have not been on Facebook in a year. And I'm loving life.
But yet you're obsessed with Instagram.
Instagram is fun.
What's the difference?
Big difference. I don't want to go through it now.
That makes 0 sense.
Big difference.
Oh, I got it.
There's Poobah. Just strolling, taking a stroll through the screen.
Yeah, he wants a little cameo already, like little drive-by.
What was the odds? Just we'll pick him.
No, but it's pick him?
Yeah, it was like 110 both ways. Pocket king.
Alright, I'll take that. You need a drink or something? I don't know, this guy's good. He has a good momentum.
Lexo makes it 75 with King Queen offsuit.
Oh, Pierre hustled me in Boxman the other month.
Yeah, you use
He got me to
MySpace?
bet on the fights, and I just won every one.
I remember that. Oh, yeah.
You're probably on Straddle app, too.
Straddle. Jack 6-3, couple of hearts.
That's not how I remember it.
Viper comes out firing.
It's not your phone, Rick.
I know. 175. Lexo says, I'm going to come along. I ain't scared. I ain't scared. There's the ace. That's going to slow everybody down unless Viper says, now with my flush draw.
Yeah, how's 300 taste?
Makes it 300. Lexo with Squadouche.
Wow, Lexo's still coming along here. King high, the best hand here. Perhaps going to try and bluff at this if hearts or clubs come. There goes the hearts. Will Viper fire again? If he fires here on the river, it will work, but he shuts down. Lexo thinking he probably needs to bluff at this, but let's see. Even if he checks, it's good. He checks it. Queen high, no good. Viper shows the Queen 9. I don't know if I would show that at the table after King high is good. Just send that bad boy into the muck. Nonetheless, Viper ain't scared. Straddles on 5, 10, 25, 50 it looks like. Saturday night from the lodge. Thank you all for joining us.
547 great friends in the live chat. Hit that like button real quick. We got to get to 400. We'll give you overtime tonight. Otherwise, we end the stream at 11 p.m. Central Time. Still plenty of time. We got 2.5 hours of regulation left. 2 hours, 20 minutes. But if you want overtime, which we go above and beyond and give you extra time, that's how we need 400 likes on it before 10:30.
Cutoff time's 10:30. Everybody knows that. It's a 10:30 cutoff.
How are your football games? Who won? Who's going to the shit?
Yeah. Lake Travis in Austin lost. They are not going. Galena Park North Shore, the game I was at, and PA announcing. So 3 teams from Austin are going to play for a state championship. Westlake in the highest division, 6A. Liberty Hill in the 5A division.
Like he went out.
And LBJ in the 4A division. So there you go. 3 Austin teams.
How many different divisions are there?
6. 1 through 6A. Depends on how big the schools are. So you don't have a school with 6,000 students playing in the same division as a school with 200 kids.
It's a lot of divisions.
It's a lot of state. This is Texas, baby. Got thousands of schools.
So there's 6 divisions.
Yes.
So you have 6 different state champions each year.
Yes. Actually more,
So
because
you're
there's
the 1A.
Division 1 and Division 2 in each division.
What?
So we've got 12 state championships will be crowned. There's 2,000 some odd high schools in Texas.
That's weak. That's soft. I thought Texas. Nah, I don't like that at all.
Jacks. It's the greatest thing ever. Next week at Jerry World, Cowboy Stadium. You can pay $15
Not
to see
interested.
a whole day of football.
No thanks.
3 days in a row. There you go.
Rather watch poker. Viper here rebounding. Big Slick J with the hooks. JC folds one of Viper's outs. Viper down to 6.6. Started this night pretty deep. Uh-oh. 9-8-5, 2 spades. Viper will not be slowing down. Jay with the overpair. Big pot energy, here we go.
Everything got there. Yeah, it was like board like that. And he called it 10-5.
Jay, the short stack at the table, so if he makes this call, basically a pot-sized bet left on the turn here. So what will Jay? Jay folds the best hand.
Oh no! Oh god! I thought 7 deuce again.
Folds jacks on that board, so Jay perhaps a little bit scared money here. Doesn't want to put that $1,000 in and see what transpires on the turn. Wants to wait for a better spot. You got to get those jacks involved there, but
Nathan says Fort Hood, Texas in the house. Nathan, are you in the military? We had a great military night on November 10th.
I'm gonna win this fucking game.
We raised $4,000 for the Wounded Warrior Project. Of all the people that were raising money during that Veterans Week for Wounded Warrior Project, we were the 4th out of like 100 groups. And congratulations to the people of Chatsville and for DQ for matching whatever we raised. So
yeah, a little bit rough on that last hand there. Matt just wants to, Jay just wants to wait for a better spot, it looks like, but especially Viper after showing the queen high bluff on the previous hand. I think you got to keep him honest there. At least call him on one street.
the answer, Alino, no. Not everybody is a pro playing on this table. No one's claiming to be a pro.
Yeah.
There are a few.
Even the pros.
Yeah, it's a rough fold. It's okay. It happens. We get the benefit of looking at the cards, folks, and it's not our money, so we'll see what happens.
Small games.
Well, I also said ace queen because I was all in twice versus queen for ace queen.
Just in case security, like we were at the lodge the other day.
There's the V pip.
The security just left.
Pierre and JC down at the bottom. Jay and Viper up top.
We're playing a.
Queen put in
so weird.
15,000 free poppers.
So everybody, just so you know, coming up in between Christmas and New Year's, we're going to do something special. We won't have any live streams between the 25th and the 1st. We're going to take a little break, but we'll have something special you're going to want to look for. We're going to record it and release it during that time. It's going to be fun. We won't say too much about it right now because we want to confirm everything, but you're going to like it. Kind of our Christmas gift to you. Pocket 10s for Boston Jimmy. Matt comes along and races it on up for 350. Matt's been pretty aggressive tonight. Boston Jimmy's going nowhere.
Pretty aggressive. He had aces once, and he's on the button with king queen here. Is that
the first hand of the night? Jack 7 suited. He raised it up a couple hundred. And
I just want to see Matt versus Dixelman.
Yes.
Get your popcorn ready. Extra butter.
Boston
let's
Jim
go.
comes along. King Deuce 3. Matt gets rewarded.
He's running pretty good though.
He wasn't there.
Aces against Viper. Viper spikes the king. Now Matt needs the king. He gets it versus the 10s. C bets to 225. Jimmy's going to keep him honest, at least on the flop to the turn we go. No help to Jimmy. But if he thought his 10s were good on the flop,
30.
Sneaky little check back there from Matt. Going to make him some money on that river. Let's see if Jimmy wants to lead. He does not. Matt's going to fire out here maybe about 700. 800, look like he's trying to steal it, goes for a full 1,000. I think that's going to get paid. The check on the turn will probably get this 1K paid on the river. A very nice play here by Matt. Don't see Jimmy getting away from this river bet.
Is there a good pub down in San Antonio?
Does not. Well played, Matt. So he's locked in right now. Rest of the table might need to be put on notice because Matt's looking to have a big night.
Chaz has a game on Fridays. It's an hour and a half. Don't want to do it every week.
25. Yeah. 25. 2,500.
Chip values again, yellow chips 1,000, purple chips 500, black chips 100, green chips 25, black chips are, red chips are 5 and blue chips are $1. Anthony in the box. Bellagio Anthony. Having a little fun tonight. 47 minutes in and we got 619 of our closest friends in the live chat. If you're new, we'd ask you to please subscribe to the channel. Doesn't cost you a thing. You won't be bugged. It's just, it helps us out. It's just that simple. And Schnitzel is going to take it home.
Where'd the joke come from tonight?
Joke came from a book.
A joke book?
A joke book.
Was this a joke book that you had before we started streaming, or was it a recently acquired joke book that you bought in person or maybe through Amazon? Where did you get this book?
None business. No, I have many different joke books. Uh-oh. One too many cards. Lexo has 3 cards in his hand. Can't use 3.
You have multiple
Of course.
joke books?
Where do you think I get all my jokes?
You're purchasing books?
It's a business expense. I write it off taxes.
You know how many joke books I have in my house?
0.
I could probably give you some.
You've got joke books?
I don't have a single damn joke book in my house.
Because
Are you kidding me?
You're not funny. It bring a little fun to your house.
It's called a minimalist. I don't like to have extra clutter in my house. I don't need no stinking joke books. It's called the internet. Yeah, you're talking about AOL, and how about you just use the World Wide Web and search jokes and save yourself the space? What do you have, 5, 6? How many do you have?
I have many.
North of 7?
No. Between
5
and 7.
So pocket 6 is for Viper is the exact number of how many joke books you have.
Some of them are horrible.
You need to do something with your life. It's starting to get cold outside. Perhaps you can bring some of those books to my house. We can have a little bonfire, maybe marshmallows.
I'm sorry.
Just burn it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, the thing? Yeah.
The yoga. Yeah.
Queen Jack deuce, Skittles.
Can I be on your list?
Pair of jacks for Jay.
Okay.
I take it you and Pierre didn't make it to hot yoga too, huh?
I did make it to 4:35. I almost died.
Queen Jack deuce.
I had to walk out of the class.
Pierre just with a $50 bet. Nobody interested in coming along except for Viper.
Yeah.
Currently the best hand, still the best hand on the turn, but 3 overcards to his 6s. And Viper's going to lead the turn here. Interesting, 225.
Got a freeze warning tonight in the Austin area. Did you see that?
Nope, didn't see it.
It was 85 2 days, less than 48 hours ago. In the 50s today, and now a freeze warning tonight. What the heck is going on? Matt, up 5,100. He's come to play, folks. Sitting in seat 4.
Yeah, they're just putting their ankle by their ear and laughing at me.
I usually don't walk out, but like.
Yeah, who writes joke books? Like, I'm only buying a joke book, like, if Larry David writes it, or Seinfeld, or Sebastian Maniscalco. If they're not the author of the joke book, who writes, who puts together joke books? If you don't even know who they are, it can't be funny.
Steven and Coinman, don't worry, your jokes could be coming, just not tonight. Look, I told over 150 jokes.
And 6 were funny. So,
no.
1 funny
I was on a
joke per book.
Hitting streak. 4 months.
Please.
King deuce 4, Skittles. Pair of kings for Bones. Squadouche for Boston Jimmy. But he's going to come out firing. Puts 100 out there. Bones says, I got a king. I'll play. 3 ball. So now, Boston Jimmy looking for a 5. Only way he can win. Bones with 2 pair. Sammy, enough. It was barely funny the first time. The 19th time you've done it, it's just not funny. So there you go. In the penalty box you go. See, that's telling a good joke and being funny is knowing not to repeat yourself over and over.
You tell the same joke all the time.
No, I don't. I've told a joke twice. A lot of people haven't heard the first funny times I tell it because we were growing the channel. We were still very low. Come on, don't bullshit a bullshitter.
Close enough outside of the flash. He didn't take too much damage afterwards.
640 in the live chat. Thank you for joining us. Just 25 minutes from a joke of the night. One if you like it, 2 if you don't. Everybody knows the rules. Don't know how people are going to like this one tonight. 196 likes. 1 hour in. We need 400. We're already halfway there.
Come on, Chan. 2 minutes. We get some here, right?
Mark, sorry about all the noises. We're doing our best. We have people saying they want to hear table talk. We have people that want to hear this and that. We're doing our best to please everyone, Mark. I'm sorry if it is not pleasingly aesthetic to you. All I can say is we're doing our best. Viper calls to 125. Has 9 outs. That's not one of them. Now a club draw for Viper. Picked up a few more outs. Now he's got 12 outs. And he gets there with the straight. Annette, congratulations on the tournament win. Jay gets out of the way.
I didn't want the red back. Damn it.
I know it's your opinion, and we appreciate it. I'm just saying there's nothing I can do. Mark, we're just doing the best we can. I appreciate your opinion. certainly on a Saturday night, if something is bothering you that much, I would say that probably not to continue. We want you, we love you, but if it's bugging you, come on now. That's all I'm saying.
Eli, I have a seat available on the 1-3 match to start. Eli for 1 break.
Wimpy is in the chat. Hello, Wimpy from the Netherlands. Our good friend.
Yeah, 5-10.
4 ways to a flop. 205 in the skillet. Anthony will give us that skillet. Queen 7-5. Couple of diamonds. 2 pair for Matt.
I think you're a favorite though.
No. I
thought you won last
I'm
year.
not a judge, but I like your side right now.
Wimpy has a kickstand on his unicycle.
I'm looking forward to this one.
3 of clubs.
Yeah, it's funny.
Matt with the 2 pair.
Do you like Cordier because you're a fan, or you like?
Jay with the pair of queens.
Yeah, Oliveira has a
Not going anywhere.
10-fight win streak or some shit.
Looking for 5 outs. Queen 10 or 3. That's not it. Ace on the river.
That was pretty big on Corey last time, I think.
Yeah. You bet him, Cordier. Oh yeah, you bet him.
600.
I wouldn't.
2 pair. Matt takes it down. Matt is on en fuego tonight. Cracking smiles, living life. Levi Southern under the lights.
All three?
Ace 10. I'm like, ace comes. I'm like, oh, I would have fucking won. Nope.
Cumulative winnings. Matt up 6,900.
Baby.
Boston Jimmy and Viper are throwing the party right now, down 2,900 and 2,500 respectively.
Yeah, you are. If I would have picked up
Scrubs Poker, how you doing? Thank you for liking and sharing. 655 in the live chat. We got 5, 10, 25, 50. A double toaster strudel going on right now.
He picked for me, so I think.
Pierre gets out of the way, as does Lexo. Mike just came back with a Reese's peanut butter cup. 2 great tastes that go great together.
Reese's peanut butter cups, a little announcement at the table to keep their text messages away from the microphone. Common sense, but sometimes common sense is a little bit complicated when you're playing with a lot of money at the table. So,
Racer Nerd says his night is always better when he hears
Wimpy
under the lights. Yeah, Wimpy came in.
Wimpy's in the building.
He rode in on his bicycle. King Jack 5.
You want
When
one?
he hits anything. No.
Good, because I don't really want to give you one.
I'm gonna have to.
How do you eat your Reese's? You just swallow it whole. You eat around the corners. Is that funny? I feel like that's a fair question.
Who swallows a Reese's? You just swallow. You don't swallow it. You taste it. If you swallowed it, you have no taste.
Thank God. Thank God I didn't club.
What? Reese's is one of the best candies made.
Obviously, chew it.
Yeah, you chew it. Don't swallow it like a lozenge.
Sometimes the polar gods shine down.
Matt is just continuing to win pot after pot.
Not against Schnitzelman, though.
No, well, shove him in and lay off to the side.
Let's go, folks. 660 in the chat. The like total is weak. Let's bang out overtime numbers before we even get to joke of the night by 9:15. Help us out. Let's get over 1K in the chat tonight at least.
That'd be fun.
Spread the word. Let's go.
She loves it. Yeah, we play all
I have a cat too.
I hold her a lot.
When you check that, I remember you had a statue.
Racer Nerd eats the edges, then puts the chocolate.
But she don't go out, right?
That's what I'm saying. You don't even eat candy.
I do eat
You
candy.
don't eat candy.
I love it. And by the way, it's going to be about 25 minutes from now. You won't hear that sound anymore. We went out there, and as per y'all's request, we asked the player who's getting the pings to please shut his phone down.
We let her out sometimes.
I let her out.
Gary C.
They're easier to handle.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Rats, frogs.
Here comes the flop. Jack 3 deuce. Trey deuce. Don't know what Matt has. Probably the winner. That's all he's doing. He's got 14.5K in front of him. Throwing wagering discs left and right. He and Bones know each other very well.
Personality, you know that.
7 deuce.
They do, yeah.
Ah.
So,
Matt, he's just on fire right now.
Throwing bets out, and smacking them and shit.
It was the best hand, though. Pair of deuces.
An extra 100 goes to Matt for getting the 7 deuce from every player. Hello, Coach Summers. How are you?
Running hot.
Chris D, thanks for the compliment.
Aces, 7 deuce, everything. Jeez.
Jay Taco, what's going on?
Oh, Taco sounds pretty good. Pretty hot. Matt just crushing this game right now. Everybody else losing. Even Lexo's 680. We'll call that losing. This is Matt's game right now. 5-10-25 Saturday night at the Lodge. Boston Jimmy in from out of town. Viper. His plane's probably outside in the parking lot. Somebody wanted to just land at the Lodge, maybe helicopter. I'm sure DQ could probably fly in here in his helicopter.
251 likes. We're 149 away, folks, and we've got plenty of time. Let's just do it right
I
now.
want to just get it now.
681.
I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of not hitting it, even though we've hit it recently. There's no excuse. Help us out. Help me help you. Let's watch some more poker tonight. I watched a lot of poker last night. I want to watch more tonight. Let's go. Straddle is on here. 5, 10, 25, 50, 100. The game's good, folks.
Oh, we got all three. We got a bunch of moderators in. Nakia shows up. Hello, Nakia. Having a mommy-daughter dinner at La Margarita. Very nice.
She's happy.
So it looks like we've got a quadruple straddle. 5, 10, 25, 50. Triple straddle.
Yeah, you're still in that.
100. It'll be 100 to Schnitzel Boy.
That was so fun. Every single pass. Everything was like 10 points. It was fun or stressful.
Without fail. Without fail.
Jerry C is just, he's got problems.
I was up a lot and down a lot.
I mean, the stress is all the fun.
What does straddle mean, Steve? Come on, Steve. You know what straddle means. You're probably going to ask what the big blind is next, but we'll tell you. It's just an extension of the blind. It needs to be doubled. And it can continue on here. There's no limit to what the straddle could be here at the Lodge. So the blinds are 5-10. Next person goes 20. Person after that has to go minimum 40. Person after that, minimum 80, and so on and so forth.
DQ with the $99 super chat. He says, all right. I will gas up the copter. Got to make a taco stop for Mike first.
There you go.
Bat copter. DQ copter.
Oh, get to the chopper.
Actually, DQ, Dairy Queen actually has a decent taco. You ever have a taco at Dairy Queen?
That's disgusting.
Come on, you try it before you say that.
Disgusting.
While you're getting your
I go to DQ for one reason, to get the Blizzard. I want them to flip it upside down, do the whole thing, maybe a pup cup for Puppy Bailey, and that's it. I'm not going. You live in Texas. You know how many good taco shops there are, and you're going to go to Dairy Queen for tacos? That's blasphemy.
I'm telling you.
It's just ridiculous. I don't even want to. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to be convinced. I don't want to be peer pressured. Please don't do that ever again.
God.
Please.
You are an interesting character. Skull Knight.
You go to Dunkin' Donuts for their filet?
No.
You don't? You should try it. They make great steak sandwiches.
You got one job.
Yeah. She used to be a Miss Talk Surface over at the Texas card.
Yeah. See?
Short spot?
Short spot places.
Oh, she is. She was nice.
Tacos, Dairy Queen. Ridiculous.
We're playing on Monday at PCH if you want to go. The card
Monday is
All right, so let's do a little talking right now. Bones folds his queen 9 over to Viper, king 5.
What's here?
Boston Jimmy with the 7 deuce. He's going to try to pull it down right now. I think that's how you play the 7 deuce. Get it right out and early.
Big O.
It can be played a number of different ways.
I think, but this is how they're playing it tonight. They're playing it fast. And he's going to show the 7 deuce.
God damn.
And everybody's saying, holy crap, how much money I'm going to lose in this 7 deuce. $100 from each player goes to Boston
No, I mean, I lost
Jimmy.
involved in this. And I was
I'll give you odds.
drinking.
If you get 7 deuce the next hand, I'll give you 1,000.
No. How about $1?
It was a big party. Everyone was drinking.
That's funny. No, that would be a funny table right there. Coin man, I agree. Mike doesn't, but that's okay.
I earned my seats in a lot of games after
Could use some tacos. The other night it was pizza. Was that last Saturday? Was that Saturday or Monday? That was Monday.
Got pizza?
You can't really order some like good tacos.
No.
There's no good delivery tacos.
No. Joke of the night coming in 10 minutes. One if you like it, 2 if you don't. Everyone knows the rules.
Delivery tacos. That needs to be a thing. Could you imagine the joy, especially around Christmas?
Yes, that is. I think it was the 4th 7 deuce because Jay had it and folded it.
For one of the first hands of the night.
Yeah. But it's not been paid off tonight. Ace, queen 5. Pair of aces for Jay. Straight draw. There's another ace. Nobody has a club, so looking for the jack from space is JC.
Now that would fill up Jay, so he's drawing dead there on the turn.
He was drawing dead, my bad. Somebody will make reference to that. Jay's gonna say, I've got a boat. I'm gonna make a big bet here.
JC has not folded. He thinks his king high here is good. Aces and queens with the king, but he lets it go.
No, I don't know.
7-11 in the chat. Keep smashing that like, folks. Subscribe. Trying to get over 1,000 and somewhat soon.
Let's see where we are right now. We're sitting at 296 likes. 104 away from our magic number to get us to overtime.
The line's low.
The line was low.
It's a rookie number. 400 likes on a Saturday night. That's bullshit, really. Getting a little steamed up here.
You been taking break runs?
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
What are you doing for Christmas?
Fight night tonight. We got the fight on in the corner, courtesy of Bones, bootlegging off some probably laptop that's 37 years old. What was your screen name? What was your AOL screen name?
Oh, God, I don't remember. Slick Rick, maybe? 300. It wasn't Slick Rick. I forgot. AOL. Those were the days.
You don't know what your screen name was?
I don't remember. I just remember the,
It's probably
the
like
1200 baud modem
IHS Fan 12.
that made all these crazy 8-3 deuce.
Oh.
I mean, that was the worst sound ever. Bones with the open-ended straight draw.
Is that the joke of the night? If that's the joke of the night, I'll give it a 1 and just drop the mic. Drop the mic. Call it. Sometimes you got to quit while you're ahead. Ace deuce 3. Open-ender for Bones. Top pair for Viper. And JC just with king high. the lead aggressor to 600. Bones tags long, as does Viper, so 3 ways to a flop, 3K in the middle. Another heart on the turn, and now Bones has connected with his straight. King of hearts for JC. Wow. Checks around back to JC. Let's see if he wants to continue telling a story. JC, a very smart and wise player, but doesn't like to slow down. Likes to put his opponents in the blender, and he's reaching for a decent amount of chips there, 1,400.
That's side by side between JC and Matt. They could be brothers.
Don't think they look anything alike. Bones makes the call. Viper will head for the hills.
Similarity. Not exactly alike. Not twins, brothers.
Get your eyes checked.
Bones. Just flat calls.
The river that Bones wanted to see did not want to see another heart. I think this one goes check, check. 6K in the middle. Yes, indeed does. JC shuts down, and Bones will take the pot.
Donnie, that actually is pretty funny. Says Slick Rick was the first man to ask ASL in the chat room. That's funny.
Oh, God. Yeah, you know what that means, but you don't know what you're screwing. That's creepy. That's creepy, Rick. That's creepy. Did you even laugh at that?
315 likes. 5 minutes to joke of the night.
You probably,
if you don't, everyone knows the rules.
What do they call that? Cyber sex?
What do they call that?
Is that
like you don't know.
Is that your thing,
You
Rick?
had the desire to bluff me.
I had top pair.
I think I need a barf.
Look, we've said it before.
I need a barf bag.
The only thing people
to
use
the bunker.
The only people use the internet for after 10 p.m. at night is either watching poker or porn.
I think that's pretty tame for me.
Poker or porn?
Poker or porn is the only thing people use the internet for after 10 p.m.
The P&P channel, you'd be a millionaire. That's it.
Ooh, poker and porn. The one-stop shop after 10 p.m.
Please, please don't do that.
Change man.
Please. If the kids are awake, we apologize. We really do.
JC and I have a good
No school on a Sunday.
Both of us always
Earmuffs.
color it, and both of us always color it.
Here comes the flop. King, Queen, 3. Trey.
So now, what the fuck?
Pierre with queens. Viper with the straight draw. And possible flush if some things happen. Now he's dead to one of the 3 remaining 10s is Viper.
Another 4. Pierre snaps him off with the queen, and that is good. So Viper getting touched up a little bit. It's going to need to re-engage.
SGLS, we don't give points here. We don't believe in bribing our people in chat. You come here because you love it, or you leave. It's up to you. We don't give you points. Wrong chat. Aggression frequency. You see Jay at 39%, Pierre at 18%.
I mean, I can also do my chips. I can also do chips and give me.
Looks like we've got a $100 straddle on.
Yeah,
It's the $200 straddle.
The 200's on.
He lost the pot, so emotionally he's dealing with it by adding more.
I'm an emotional
chips.
player. We've discussed this.
Joke of the night may be coming up after this hand. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. Raise from Bones, I believe. It's not showing yet, but
it's from Viper.
It is from Viper. Viper made it 600. I thought it was from Bones. Yellow chip goes in. That's $1,000, folks. Heads up to the flop. Lots of hearts now. Ooh, we've got 2 hearts. This could get ugly.
Flopped straight for Viper.
This could get ugly.
So he flops the straight. and has to redraw, and JC, he's drawing dead, folks. My goodness.
Viper loving life.
Viper just definitely needs to flat this. No need to raise. Think about it a little bit. Slow down, Viper. I know the blood is pumping. Keep pumping, Leo.
A little heart right here. Little heart. Easy. The 7 of diamonds.
Easy. Let it come naturally. Now it's just, you know, a pair and a flush draw for JC. Nothing more in life than JC likes is a pair and a flush draw. Maybe a nice fillet cooked medium rare. But still, he likes his holdings here. 2.4 in the middle. Trouble for JC, and Viper leaning back, takes a little sip of the coffee, puts the plane in cruise control, and says, "Come to me, Daddy."
Automatic pilot. Check. Ooh, no heart. 3 bananas go into the jungle. This isn't a joke, folks. 3 banana chips, that's 3,000.
Monster overbet here, and JC will get away. A little too much there from Viper. He shows it. JC says, wow, thank goodness there was no heart there.
Here we go. Joke of the night. 1 if you like it, 2 if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. A husband and wife are golfing this morning. Golf course in Northwest Austin. They both tee off, and the wife's ball sliced to the right. Husband's ball hooked to the left as they both go find their balls. The wife finds hers on top of a bunch of buttercups. She takes her second shot and nails it cleanly, but in the process, she picks up a ton of buttercups and dishevels them out of the ground. And as she walks down the fairway, Mother Nature comes up to her and says, "You destroyed those buttercups. From now on, you'll never taste what butter tastes like in your life, ever again." So the wife is scared and goes over to her husband. The husband's about to find his ball. He finally finds it. She goes, "Where are you?" And he goes, "I'm on top of this pussy willow." She goes, "Don't hit the ball!" There you go. Joke of the night. 1 if you like it, 2 if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. Skull Mike, once again, the look of confusion on your face is very funny to me.
Mother Nature is all of a sudden there walking around a golf course?
Yes, Mother Nature.
With buttercups and pussy willows?
Yes.
Joke's garbage. Joke is garbage. It was long, delivery was weak. Pussy willows. Meow, meow, please.
Few 1s, couple 2s.
Take that joke book and burn it immediately. Put it in the oven, maybe start a house fire. I don't care. It's trash.
Matty J gives me a 1. That's good. Derek always gives me a 2. That's good. Jazzbo says the worst joke ever. Wow, Jazzbo.
Thanks, Jazzbo.
Lots of 1s, few 2s.
It's a 2 from Yuma. It's a 2 from DQ.
Wow. That's okay.
It's a bad joke is what it is.
Hey,
don't recycle that one.
You miss every shot you don't take. Take a shot. Put yourself out there. Yes, you're going to fail a lot of times.
I've only gotten it 1 time.
I haven't gotten it.
The sad thing is you came into the bunker night thinking you had a good one. You felt good. You had a little strut. God damn, with the text alerts, I went out there, folks. I told them to stop that crap.
There you see.
You thought you had a good one tonight. You really
I did.
You really did.
Wait, so the 100, what did the 100 start?
And that gives me a 1. There you go. Drop Mike.
You're like a high-paid outfielder.
Steve Reisman, your joke sucked. I'm trying to be nice to you, Steve Reisman. Your joke sucked.
Whoa.
I'm sorry. I mean, how else can I tell you?
Oh.
That's why it's not on.
Now you're attacking the chat. You could attack me, but now
he keeps asking. He goes, that's the joke that tabled my joke? I'm sorry, Stephen Reisman.
Wow. Aggressive with the chat, are we tonight? Wow. Yeah, why don't you take a mulligan on that one? Go back to the driving range.
Wow. It's okay, folks. I can take it.
That joke was so bad.
I can take it. You don't even understand 99% of my
God.
jokes. Oh, aces for Boston Jimmy.
I don't understand what I'm doing here with you.
Coming from a raise with pocket jacks, this could get ugly.
Bullets and hooks here.
Yeah. Bones. Bones. Yeah, I'll get one. Thank you.
Ooh, this is where I go out. I saw a little bit of this hand. Didn't know what the players were holding. JC had 10s here. Interesting.
This is okay to sound.
Aces, jacks, and 10s. A bet and
Wow.
a 3-bet. JC.
All right, let's bet a sandwich here on the flop. Who are you? Aces, jack, or 10s, Skull?
I was out there at the table, Rick. I know what happens
all
at
right,
this table.
Then never mind.
So I don't want to hustle you.
Good. I'm glad you did.
I have some integrity. So no
bet.
bet on this hand. As much as I would like to steal a nice little sandwich off your non-funny, joke-telling ass, no bet.
I throw you this.
Oh, Jay. Ooh, the 10s got away. Jay looking for a jack. Here comes the flop from Bellagio Anthony. Ooh, the 10 ball. Who folded the 10s?
JC folded.
JC folded
The
10s.
correct fold. I mean, he was in third place pre-flop, but what a flop for the 10s. But they are not involved. Ace is now in the lead, not the flop that Jacks wanted to see, especially when it's your entire stack.
And Boston Jimmy.
Guys, some of you guys got your phones on the rail and stuff. Try not to keep them on the rail. This is by the mic. You guys are getting like updates and you can hear it. You gotta be on the phone, just try and walk away from the phone, okay?
773 in the live chat, 921. We've got another hour and 9 minutes until we shut off the like meter. We're sitting at 333 likes, so we got 67 more likes.
Let's get there now. 800 people in the chat. I mean, let's go.
That's you.
Elliot Schaffner says it's a 2, just as bad as the Islanders season.
Wow.
He gets me and you in one sentence.
Wow, Elliot. Elliot's always fucking needling me with the lightning. Lightning this, lightning that.
We each have a couple of people who give us our own little hell, but we love them. Looks like we've got a double strudel, $50.
Yeah, it's been on all night, 50 minimum.
Exactly. All right, well, hey, I'm going to let you run in the middle of a poker game right now, so. All right. All right, sounds good. See you, bud. Bye.
Viper, just a cool dude. Boston Jimmy with the 7 deuce again. Is he going to get paid off again? King 10
175
suited.
here from the small blind. Last time he blasted off the 300.
Yes, he
now
did.
the 3-bet comes from Matt with the King 10 of diamonds. Matt playing very well, getting frisky here. Big blind 3-bets that Jimmy puts in the 4-bet. He'll be my hero officially. Maybe, you know, go a little 1.5 here. Go for it. Be a hero one time.
Let's listen in.
We all do.
Up.
Good defense.
Flip over 7 deuce.
No, I can't say loud.
Ace 10. 10 10.
Matt, straight face, I have aces, and then flips
Thank
over
you, Matt.
10 ball. Up 8K.
Up 8K. Just playing amazing tonight is Matt.
It's possible.
We're about 45 away from going to overtime. We could do it right now. 760 of you in the chat. Once we hit it, we don't say anything more about it anymore. So that's incentive for those of you who don't like us to
Check
talk
raises
about
are
life.
allowed.
Oh, check raises are okay too?
They're allowed.
Bones folds over to Viper with the suited Jack 6. Fold. Boston Jimmy with the sailboats. Makes it 150.
Oh boy.
JC with the 7 deuce. Let's see what he does here. He's got the massage going along.
We're going to 550 minimum.
Reaching for blacks. Skull nails it. 550.
We might be going to 1.2.
Pierre with the
I don't
ace-queen.
see Pierre just flatting here. I think he's raising or folding. And here he comes.
Man, Skull is on top of it tonight, but it's 1-4. It's the raise. Over to Boston Jimmy. His sailboats don't look as good. And JC saying, how can I not win with 7 deuce? $550 down the toilet.
Nice little 4-bet there from Pierre. Takes it on down. Doesn't even see a flop.
Steven Reisman is actually telling the joke in the chat. I love it.
That's desperate. That's weak.
He's actually typing his joke
That's
in.
desperate.
That's okay.
I'm tempted to put him in timeout for that. That's a reach. It's a reach.
I don't mind it.
Yeah,
It's
this
reach.
is just the prelims.
Sometimes you just gotta wait down there in AAA until you get called up to the big league.
I've told
you
this
don't
jokes
force your
before.
hand on management and ownership. It says, you know, I've been batting .333. I deserve a look.
31 more, folks. James Corman says, luckily we can shut the sound off.
Yeah, thanks, James.
He didn't hear what I just said.
Yeah, luckily we could put you in timeout too, just as easy peasy. How's that taste? Turn the sound off at timeout. Boom.
Heads up. King 6 suited versus 7-6 off. Ace Queen 3. Trey.
Approaching 9:30, about halfway through the stream, folks. Bunch of 7 deuce tonight. 5-6 times minimum. Oh my God.
Steven Reisman
Still
is
going.
still typing.
That's not good. Like, that's a lot of words. Maybe he didn't get his joke told because it's too long.
Sorry, David Paul. We're doing our best. King 6 offsuit. Viper calls. Boston Jimmy with the Gretzky. Makes it 275. Jay with 10-4. Good buddy. Folds. Over to Viper. Viper says, I'm coming along with my King 6.
My lucky hand. I only got one lucky hand. Some of you guys might know
What is it? What's your lucky hand?
I'll tell you right after the hand. But
Why?
this
Why
is my
don't you tell
lucky
me
hand.
now? It's probably
Well,
more fun if
okay.
you tell me now.
It's 4 deuce.
Okay,
Check.
yeah. You're winning for sure. You're winning for sure. See if you're lying. Shit, it is 4 deuce. Okay, you win it.
Ace of clubs here on the turn.
Can't be 4 deuce.
9 still in the lead. No longer as Viper connects on the river. King ball.
King is good.
It's King 6 offsuit.
Viper says king, Boston says king is good, and then Viper goes little needle there. It's King 6 offsuit. Is that still good? Yes, it is. Triple sevens in the chat. Slot machines.
Daniel J says, after reading Steven's joke, I want to change my vote for Slick to a 1.
Yeah. Steve is pressing there. Taking jokes into his own hands. Couldn't wait, no patience for the call up. Says, I'm getting to the big league.
Still typing.
Yeah. Still
like a
typing.
40-mile line.
Wow.
That's fine.
God love you. I love Steven Reisman.
He's
Great-
had about
great American.
He's about 4 or 5 messages with like the maximum amount of letters you could use. Still going. Still going. Over under on when he stops.
2 more. Scott Brooks says Slick Rick now a 1.
Oh my God. He's hurting the Reisman name. The more he types.
Here comes the flop 4 ways. Anthony will give it to us. 9-9 deuce. Little flop lag for the pocket nines, but trips for Lexo. Checked all the way around. There's the boat now for Lexo.
You could take it from her right now, so you don't have to wait. And I was like, oh no, I'll just wait. Like, oh, she's really good. She keeps like.
Kevin and Sarah, how are y'all?
And she put me in that fucking spot. I was like, God damn it.
Another message.
So I almost didn't want to get it from her. You know, I'm not gonna say names or yeah.
This is ridiculous.
She's good. Exactly.
Viper getting after here. Viper raises to 400. Lexo loving life. 3 of diamonds. Change is nothing here. Viper feeling himself. 1K in the middle. After he raises his turn here, he's going to probably fire in a bet here on the river. Got to imagine so.
Nobody prefers nobody.
Action is on Lexo, though.
What do you say?
What is a French guy care about looks like an asshole?
I'm Americanized now.
Lexo goes for a massive overbet here. Viper just with ace high, reaching for yellows, Rick.
Uh-oh.
Has a barrel of yellows in his hand.
Uh-oh. Don't do it. Abort. Viper, abort. Let's listen in.
I'm out.
He's
See how
out.
bad I was off.
Whew. Good on Viper, aborting mission there. Thought he was about to go kamikaze straight into the Pacific.
There you go.
But he's still flying, folks. He still's got chips.
Set alarm for.
And he's still dangerous.
Oh, yeah. Raise, fold. I even had to do that.
I'm not going to lie. This afternoon, I turned on the Top Gun theme music for a little bit.
Whoa.
Can't play it on stream, it's a little too long.
Yeah.
Viper told me he's in the game. I just played the music. Just humming it in the shower before coming down to the lodge, smelling all peachy.
Ahmed, how is going in Egypt? How are you, sir? How are the pyramids?
Germany is more Europe.
And the Nile?
You have a green card. You're like.
Yeah, but also, I'm familiar. Germany is a little more.
God, that theme music's so good.
I'm a 30 euro.
Probably that and Beverly Hills Cop, top 2 themes of all time.
That's going to be tough.
Beverly Hills Cop. Give me a little Beverly Hills Cop.
Dun 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 dun.
There you go. Good. Solid.
I know I don't know if they're the best theme songs for movies.
It's a stretch.
Pretty much, if you're a male, you had to go.
Might have been an overreaction.
I don't know.
I was telling the truth. I did play that music today.
My grandma was a Mussolini something.
Yeah.
Special girl, whatever. They have like their
What is that movie
Is
from?
it that or die?
Godfather?
Yeah, that was probably one of the best.
Or were they?
We're going to get some of our people who don't want us to talk to mention us. That's okay.
Show is huge in Egypt.
Don't forget, folks, less than a month from now, actually a month from tomorrow, I lied. A month from tomorrow, Norman Chad, Lon McCarron, both enter the Lodge Mahal to be on the live stream.
Boat for Viper King's full. 9's full for Bones.
Ooh.
And the way Viper's been playing, Bones needs to look him up here. He needs to at least pay him off. So what will Viper come with on the river? Bones will be paying any dollar amount, I imagine. Like to see Viper go high. Wow, Bones Snap folds to 500 there. Good fold for Bones. Thought Bones would for sure pay that off, but he doesn't waste any time and sends it into the muck the correct fold. Good fold for Bones, saves 500 there, gives Viper credit.
I agree. Indiana Jones, definitely. Star Wars, of course.
Not a big Star Wars fan, so.
But the music.
Non-existent here, baby.
Doesn't exist.
Hoosiers is a good.
Doesn't hype me up.
Uber checked if I had a mask.
Doesn't hype me up.
I could take a photo.
I want to get hyped.
It does it randomly.
Not getting hyped to Star Wars music.
Wait,
My apologies.
I couldn't order
Or
Uber.
Fuchsia's
I
music.
think one of the drivers, sometimes they report you if you didn't have a mask. That's what happened. It happened to me too. So if you don't have a mask, the driver have to press a button, and then they make you send a photo every time.
Really?
Interesting.
Maybe do it a couple times.
Talking about Uber Lyft protocols when the drivers snitch on you.
Yeah, you could do that.
Here you go.
You could do
That's
that.
retarded.
Maybe like a hockey mask too, like a little Jason Halloween type mask. You know?
DQ finally read all Steven's comments, likes the joke.
Well, let me
Doesn't
wake
like
up
yours,
with
likes
a
Steven's.
monster, right?
That's fine.
Please. Let's see.
Seven deuce for Pierre here, 3-betting the 500 here, putting pressure on Boston Jimmy. Action on him, ace queen suited. And he's gonna flat make the call. What will JC do here with a king jack off, stuck in between these two gentlemen?
Good call, Daniel J. I agree for those.
Gets away, good fold here from JC, and ace queen for 7 deuce. Pierre in position on Boston Jimmy, and Jimmy spikes an ace. Will not lead at this. We'll check it on over to Pierre. He's gonna fire small. Goes for 400. Jimmy's gonna be coming along, and I don't see Pierre firing the double barrel at this unless a 3 falls.
Big Daddy D in the box. Losing weight as we speak. Trying to drop a bunch of weight. He's really working hard at it.
Check that over to Pierre. Will he fire that double barrel? He will. He's reaching. Goes for, I think he went for 1.5.
Yes, we are playing the 7 deuce game.
Jimmy not folding, so Pierre at this point knows that he's up against an ace. Unlikely that he has clubs or hearts. Boston Jimmy, 4 peels. I think Pierre's gonna shut down here. Don't see him firing the triple barrel. Pot at 5K. Cannot win this pot, obviously, without firing large, but don't think he's gonna pull that trigger. For the love of the game, you'd love to see it. This is why we play the 7 deuce game, for situations like this, these exact sweats. Pierre, calm, cool, and collected, pretty stoic here, deciding in between his ears, should I do it or should I give up? Do I want to go for it? Will he fold? Or am I going to get snapped off and look pretty silly? He shuts down, checks it on over, and Jimmy will take it down.
Big pot. $4,900.
Guys, gotta love
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Coming up on 800 people in the live chat. And let me look right now at 9:38. We're getting close. We're just 392 likes, so we're still 8 away. How cool would it be for you to be the one that puts us into overtime? Try it.
Split from 1K. I have to hit O'Malley, Nunez.
All the favorites.
Hard to take that one. I don't think. I think 146.
That's a straddle, right?
Yes, sir. The straddle was 206 and 8.
Sailboats for Bones. Folds. Viper with King 5 suited. Boston Jimmy with pocket 7s. And Matt, who's been on fire tonight, raises it on up.
It's been quiet for an orbit or so.
An orbit, yeah. A whole orbit.
Maybe a little bit longer than that. I haven't said his name recently.
Uh-oh.
I haven't said a word about Schnitzelman tonight. He is missing in action. You might find him on a milk carton. Perhaps thinking about Oktoberfest back in Frankfurt.
3-bet to 2,000. He put 2 bananas in there, did Viper, with King 5 suited.
No way.
Shows it.
Not 7
Shows
deuce, at
it.
least.
I know he was trying to steal it.
Viper says, I got laser reads. I know you're trying to steal it, young Matthew. In fact, Matthew had him dominated, but Viper's the one stacking the chips. Straddle is on, of course it is.
Viper.
Aggression frequency. There you see it right there.
Yeah, you got giant.
We did it.
Tell him, Viper.
Congratulations, folks. We'll stop
wait,
asking
young.
now.
I'm
Thank
not
you,
that
but keep
young.
pressing.
I'm not that young.
But it's honey badger.
Such a low line tonight, right?
It was.
Set low lines.
We owe it to them.
Honey badger was.
I
This
don't
is our Christmas gift.
I don't like setting low
Honey badger
lines.
went viral on the internet
Gimmies.
before there was such thing as viral. And honey badger did give a fuck.
Big one's honey badger.
I thought you might have King 6, but I didn't just
No, we do not have an app yet, Ahmed, to play poker online. We want you to come into the club and play poker. Get on a flight,
I would have put me on
Cairo to Austin.
Yeah, you'll see what
Come play. We'd love to have you.
We can do
Pair of jacks for JC.
Yeah, it's amazing. I already have max on the name. We can get it on the yes. Yeah, we can best fights.
75. What's up?
Another queen here. No player with the queen. Jack's in the lead from JC. 7 changes nothing.
DQ out there. I saw your Instagram. You were making some tamales earlier. They look pretty good.
Check, sure down.
JC's going to win that pot with a pair of jacks. You're a tamale fan, Skull Mike?
Not particularly. I'll dabble, but I don't like the effort.
No one's went all in tonight, have they? I haven't seen any all in.
Oh, okay.
I'm good.
Schnitzelman down 595.
2 hours in.
Yeah, at least once I popped it all in.
Yeah.
I thought was going to happen all in that time.
Yeah,
I was
on the 5-5-4.
After this hand, we're going to tell you a little bit more about the Spring Mayhem series. I've got a new
I was
printout.
calling.
Oh.
Yeah.
Talk to you a little bit about that. Lexo with 8-6 offsuit. Throws it in.
What size ring are you, Rick?
Big. I don't know why. I'm not your size.
Yeah, it's
You're
nice.
tiny. That could fit on my. That fits on my. Ooh, that looks good. A little pinky ring.
That fits on my pinky too.
That's how you wear it.
Everybody
Yeah.
know.
See?
I don't know about a 10 seat.
Small.
Definitely.
So
bad.
here's the flop from Big Daddy D. Ace 10-6, couple of hearts. Heart draw for JC.
Broadway draw for Pierre. Sevens in the lead. Still in the lead are the sevens. I need some juice, Rick. Phone's a little low before you go into mayhem mode. 350 from JC. Just with the flush draw, also known as Queen High.
That was 350.
You fire it out there. Where's the 350?
8 of diamonds. Pierre's going to win this one.
Just King High here, so JC fires
We
again.
have a 125 kilo Mustu. I need Phil, Dan, Brian, Jaden, Vince, Grasshopper, Toddy, Mike.
JC shuts down, does not go for it.
King High is going to win.
Yeah, JC's going to be upset about that.
Wow. Winces 1,200 will go to Pierre with the King High. So let me tell you about the Spring Mayhem. It all starts February 22nd with event number 1. It's a seniors event, 10,000 guarantee, $200 buy-in. That's a Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. 10,000 guarantee, 20,000 in chips, 30-minute levels. Event number 2 is a freeze out. Same day on the 22nd, a Tuesday at 2 p.m., $200, $15,000 guarantee. This whole tournament, I think, is over $2.5 million in guarantees. Event number 3 is the Monster, the monthly Monster, which we're going to do 10 times next year.
History of how it was done and all this stuff.
8 flights, $500K guarantee, $600 gets you in, $40K in chips, 30-minute levels. That's the monthly Monster with 8 flights. That's Wednesday, the 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th. Then the event that everybody's talking about, the Mystery Bounty Tournament, $300,000 guarantee. It starts Sunday, the 27th, noon. It's a $500 buy-in. But here's the thing, folks. If you make it to day 2 and you end up getting a bounty, you'll take your bounty to the cage when you bust out, and you'll go to the cage, and they'll have a little hopper there, like a bingo hopper, and they'll give you a number. You'll take that number and get an envelope. In that envelope could be as much as $25,000. It'll be between $500 and $25,000. Incredible. The Mystery Bounty Tournament, everybody's going to love that one. $500 buy-in. 30,000 in chips, 30-minute levels. And I'll tell you more about the rest here in a minute. We'll go to the flop. 359. Pair of 5s for Jay. Pocket 10s for Matt. That mystery bounty's going to be fun. Quick call from Jay.
Yeah, they're a couple hundred pounds bigger. No. Tigers are a couple hundred pounds bigger. But the thing, I looked it up once, and
7 of hearts.
Lions are used to fight.
Matt's still got to think that he's good here.
So they get more reps.
Pocket 10s. Overpair.
It's a closer.
Puts out 2,000.
Which Jay all in snap folds.
So then we have the main event on the Wednesday, the 2nd of March. There is a total of 8 flights in the main event. It's $1,200 buy-in, $1.5 million guarantee. You get 50,000 in chips and 40-minute levels. It's a $1,200 buy-in, 8 flights on that one, a $1.5 million we're giving away on that event alone. Then the ladies event on Sunday, the 6th of March, noon start, $10,000 guarantee. Then we'll live stream the main event on that Sunday. We'll do a bunch of live streams during that tournament. So there you go. Spring Mayhem. Plan to be here at the Lodge Mahal February 22nd through March 6th for a bunch of fun. If you even heard of the Millionaire Mayhem we did in September, you could only imagine what Spring Mayhem's going to be in February.
Can't help yourself.
1.5 million? Are you kidding?
Serious. No lie.
Somebody's going to walk out of here with a big sandwich.
Can't help yourself.
Speaking of sandwiches.
Gamble.
Crushed all the sandwiches from the other day. Ace Deuce. queen ball, so it's Matt's night.
Final call for 125 kilo, Phil, Grasshopper.
10 falls. Matt probably going to fire a
They
little
have poker
value.
in Germany. I
That's
played in
what
Austria before and Switzerland, but I never been playing in Germany.
Yeah, like 8 casinos, maybe.
Okay.
Around the number.
Is there one in Munich?
Appreciate you.
Is there one in Munich? No.
Hello, we have your seat available for
I
125
think the closest to Munich is in Czech Republic. Kings.
Gotcha. My wife speaks Schweizerdeutsch, so she's from Prague though, but she lives in Zurich.
Matt L. and Dustin C.
Kind of speaks German.
125 kilo.
Nuts and Glory in the house. How are you, Nuts and Glory?
Yeah, it's the German. It's the Swiss version of German. Yep.
Yes, Michael, we will live stream. I think there's 4 events. Aces for Jay. Let's watch this hand.
Oh, the bathroom doesn't look like a strip club today.
No.
Yeah, we took care of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was uncomfortable every time.
There was lights in there?
Play your hand.
No, they were just,
Schnitzelman
guy
and
with
Jimmy.
music and like, you know, when you go to the
And Jay. So Schnitzelman and Jay, the 8 and the 9 seed, they've been pretty quiet tonight. I'll take 5s for a sandwich.
Like,
All
I don't
right.
want to tip the guy. I'm like, do I have to? Like,
Nobody
I
gets
feel
the
bad not
sandwich.
tipping you, but like, I can wash my hands myself.
It's a good hustle for them. They make good money, I think.
Yes. But it's kind of like soliciting, right? Is that's what the name would be?
I didn't like it personally.
I just one that didn't work out. It didn't work out for her.
Cumulative winnings. Matt up $8,800. Bones up $1,500. Boston Jimmy up $1,100. Lexo up $855. Everybody else losing. JC throwing the party right now.
That made me want to keep it for
As he's getting massage.
Yes, like
It's true.
$5,100.
I don't want to have to feel like I have to wash my hands. I'm just kidding.
No.
I wash my hands a lot. A lot of the time. Most of the time.
These guys are going down
Joe,
a bathroom washing hands road. Yeah. It's a rough road to be on.
Viper comes running back to the table to look at 7-5 offsuit.
Look at you.
Here, I'll let you sweat it. It's so good.
JC's still getting massaged.
Because if it hits, I get to tell everybody. It's easy to get away from, you know? Just let me hit it one time.
3 players going to a flop. 390 in the skillet. Big Daddy D gives us a flop.
If it comes, I'm just going to pop it right here. I'm going to screw around. Jack.
All diamonds. Queen Jack 9. 2 pair for Jay. 2 pair for JC.
I got diamonds.
Viper announces, I got diamonds. Takes his swing.
250 is the bet for 2 pair.
2 pair. Everybody's got queen 9.
Viper does have the only diamond, but he folds.
Oh, now it's time to watch.
Chop it up.
I'll tell you what I had.
Yeah, what was it?
A jack and a 9.
A boat?
Of course.
That's good.
Yeah.
You had me dominated. I almost repopped it too. I'm glad I did.
You have 4,000 in your hand.
Well, I thought about it.
JC taking his time here on the turn.
Queen and a jack.
Trying to figure out a proper bet size, and he's going to put Jay all in.
I should have checked them.
So Jay's made some rough laydowns tonight.
Man, I can't wait again for nothing. I'm all in. Time for me to go home. What's up, dude? Twice.
They're going to run it twice. It doesn't matter. You can see Jay, though, not a lot of confidence tonight. Never think he's good on any holding.
All right. And 2 pair is the winner.
Chop it up.
Chop, chop. Not too
Nice jam there from JC. Not scared of diamonds. Not scared of the 10 ball, applying max pressure to Jay, but Jay makes the call. Same hand, chop, chop. Approaching the 10 o'clock hour. Entering the third period shortly.
You watch CFC?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah, if I knew, I forgot it was on. I like to order the fights and stay home.
Dave Sousa says JC's throwing a medium-sized office Christmas party with an open bar.
Us with the,
$60 or whatever.
Big office parties, are they a thing of the past, or are they still happening?
You're going to one tomorrow.
Well, yeah, but it's not a huge office party. I'm talking like a big office party where somebody just goes a little bit too far, drinks a little too much, goes up to the boss and does something slightly inappropriate.
It happens.
It happens every party.
True story. I went down to an office party one time.
Long arm.
Traveled to another state, to the headquarters.
looks
Went,
like
there was
like
probably
ice cream
about
flavor.
30, 40 of us. Went on a coach bus to a winery.
Yeah.
Winery's finished. Everybody enters the coach bus to head back to the hotel.
This is not for
Lead sales rep had a little too much drinking of the vino.
Yeah.
Gets on the bus. CEO's in the front row. Spews all over the CEO's shoes, legs, vomit everywhere.
I can't believe you threw up in front of the CEO. Face it, you threw up on the CEO.
Did she get fired? True or false?
No, she didn't.
Did not get fired.
Oh,
But she was mighty embarrassed the next day and pretty hungover.
People don't forget.
But her numbers were good, and if your numbers were good,
I thought you were going to say she took her top off in front.
spewed right when she got on the boat, right in front of the CEO.
How much were you laughing?
Yeah, it was classic.
I mean,
classic
I
story.
would have, in
It's
a
classic.
situation like that, I would have just been rolling. I mean,
Who is this guy? Is he?
that
is he
poor,
good?
poor girl, indeed.
He's an up and coming guy, but
What?
no, he hasn't been tested yet. You tested once and it
She was
lost.
good at her job. She kept her job. Oh, if your numbers are bad and you spew right on in front of the CEO, you're going home that night, never coming back. Lesson learned.
can't believe I threw up in front of the CEO.
On.
Face it, Jill, you threw up on the CEO.
On.
I know, it's an Animal House reference.
Yeah.
Can you break it?
10:25.
Buck said he went to an office party last night, 99 people, and one lady wearing leather pants. I'm talking something like inappropriate, like going up,
right?
you know, making a pass at the boss's wife,
I said break it, but.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay,
So that happens a lot.
getting naked.
Getting naked. You got a streaker at the
It
company
happens.
at the company holiday party.
It happens.
He
Streakers.
does it all the time.
Good karma.
We're going streaking through the quad.
I don't know if that happens.
Sorry.
That's aggressive.
That's a sick fold right there. Like a yeah, that's
Dodgeball. A lot of experience.
that was impressive.
I got a strong stomach, Daniel.
Yeah, that was a classic scene from Stand By Me.
Break one for the future.
He gives you 4 back.
That scene and the scene from Sandlot. They went to the carnival. And they took chewing
Drop
tobacco.
that one.
Yeah.
Ah.
Classic.
See my man. Nice guys. All right. We have.
Yeah, the drop 9.
Racer Nerd says karaoke with inappropriate words. Christmas party classic. All right.
No, they're all.
Getting text, some pictures of a Christmas party that they still do happen. I know they still happen. I used to go to, when I worked for a big company and It was fun.
Yeah, they do still indeed have him. See that? Wineries and coach buses. JC makes it 400, and Viper says, I don't care what it is, what my holdings are. I'll come along. I'm not scared. Heads up. We go ace, queen, 9.
Nothing for Viper.
Good flop for JC.
Hello, Aaron. How are you doing from Florida?
Viper gets away.
Alejandro Ed has seen on 1-3 match to stack. Alejandro Ed to 1-3 match to stack.
Rather dumb call.
Not the hit.
Little connected cards.
Little 4-5 offsuit.
A little bigger than that.
Wow. Okay, well, common one here.
Bill Weber says the Lodge is a big company. Absolutely it is. A lot of employees at the Lodge.
Is this the lowest favorite? No, Poirier's was. And then the other one was like a huge favorite.
This would have been the middle one.
A lot of employees at the Lodge doing good work here, providing a lot of great jobs for people in Austin. Pocket tens for Pierre. Haven't seen 7 deuce in a while. At least a couple orbits.
Saw 8 deuce and 5 deuce.
Ace jack for JC getting the massage.
Big win. So here we go. Heads up.
Where's Clayton?
Where's Clayton need to be?
Ace jack 6.
Top 2.
Top 2.
Check, check. Pierre not falling for it. JC checks again here on the turn. Not falling for the trap here. JC needs to lead this river, try and get paid a little bit. I think he might go probably full 300 just to try and make it look a little bluffy.
That is like 225.
Well, so
225 if you're Pierre.
Is that where you're from?
I think you're gonna call. Yep, gets away.
I'm from Boston.
Thought he might pay that off.
The stream, I asked about the stream. What time does it play the stream?
Oh.
Usually
Yeah.
11, 12.
So you're not from here?
No.
You're from where?
Boston. In Cincinnati.
Yeah, we'll keep playing after the stream, but they'll turn your camera off.
What brings you down here to play the stream?
Yeah.
Oh, you came all the way down here to play the stream?
Yeah.
Play with
Oh,
To play.
you're a professional.
I'm not.
Who the fuck gets on a plane makes a special trip just to play
I
the
like
stream?
poker, but I'm not a professional. I don't make money from my poker. These guys do.
Viper, people do it all the time,
People do it
buddy.
all the time.
Promise.
And not just from Boston.
All over the place.
That's great.
Anybody else wants to hop on a plane, come on down. We welcome you with open arms.
Boston Jimmy just told him, I came here specifically to play on the stream. Viper couldn't believe it. You've got to be kidding me, he
Very
says.
excited to let you know he's from Boston, right? Boston
Yes,
Jimmy.
that's what it is.
People do it all the time. People won't ask. They'll just show up. They'll pay a fee at the door. People won't know why they're coming
It'd be
here.
a lot better when we had Brady, but it's good now.
I'm from Tampa, so.
Oh, there you go. You get the benefits. You know what's up. Yeah.
I'd let you sweat those bones, but you said you did such a bad job last time.
3 ways
I
to a
would let you
flop.
sweat
Viper
those.
with
Yeah.
5-3
Last
offsuit.
time.
You know, they miscalculated everything.
Jack, Jack 9. Nobody hits
I should've let
anything.
you-
It was a great poker.
Viper's going to try to steal this pot, I
They
believe.
miscalculated the
Let's
parking
see.
spots and
Schnitzel
everything.
says I'm
They
going
just
to
didn't
steal
want
it.
poker players, you know, hogging up all the parking spots and stuff.
Viper
They're going to reopen, but it's
On
going to
the
be much
button.
smaller.
Both players with the same hand. 7 of
I feel like
clubs.
I've been watching him forever.
You what?
I feel like I've been watching Oliveira fight forever.
Yeah, it's been around, right? I didn't really. Yeah, of course. Didn't really know him like recently, like watch his stuff recently.
JC still firing.
It goes to you on like the end of the prelims or like the first fight you see on the names.
Really?
And then
Yeah.
so just beat everyone for 4 years.
Yeah, I heard it's like pretty grinded its way up for like 10
I
years.
want to say they have like,
But I like
37 fights and Poirier has like 35.
Wow. Legend.
There you see the beautiful front half, Slick's room in the Lodge Mahal, the front half of the place. A lot of cash games going on a Saturday night. A tournament, a bounty tournament going on as well in the top right there. Looks to be about 5 tables still going
I
in that
spotted
bounty
3
tournament.
cowboy hats now. There are 3. You see 3?
My buddy's watching the live stream. He's like, because I knew you fucking.
Do you see 3?
6. All my friends know that King 6 is my lucky hand.
Piper likes King 6.
No, this is a friend down in Georgia. You remember, you guys are probably too young for this, but 1998 Paradise Poker came out.
Oh yeah, go to the news.
Paradise Poker, it was really like the first online thing. It's called Paradise. Yeah. So I was playing it one time, and I get King 6, and I mug it.
10 jack
And
suited
the
on the
flop
bottom.
comes King 6. And I'm like, ha! And
I dropped.
This was like
You had jacks too?
1998. So I
didn't
did it
come
again
back
a couple
in,
hours
so-
later, and I fold it. And the flop
It's
comes.
these things, man. You know, that thing right here. That's all it is right here.
Right? So I'm playing that
Queens,
damn
fold,
thing next time
queens.
it comes. Flop
Don't
comes.
open the bottom.
Wasn't the whole flop. Anyway, I make quad kings with King 6. Okay? And I'm like, all right, I'm playing this from here on out. And so,
You had King 5 versus him.
yeah, I know. I knew he.
That's your second favorite.
I put him on King
You can't get
Queen,
King 6
so-
every hand, right? You gotta play some other hands.
758 in the live chat. Slick Rick and Skull Mike here, just passing the 10 o'clock hour Central Time. We'll go to 11 and then give you a little overtime. So about another hour and a half of this
I
great
play at the win sometimes.
coverage.
I'm in Boston. At least.
They closed it. It's not open anymore. Now, for now.
Oh, they should.
Yeah.
What's on for?
JC has a nice watch on. It looks a lot like mine.
For right
only
now,
much
they closed
newer.
it, but they
Those are
reopened
very
much
nice.
smaller. No, they had miscalculated parking issues.
Lexo,
From there, man.
Suspiciously in the corner.
3-bet to 425. Viper with ace 10 comes along. Boston Jimmy says, I'm looking for a 6.
Think Kings are holding here?
6-ball corner pocket. I think a 6 is coming out, but no bet here, unless you want to. Too bad. Deuce force, Jack.
Good flop for a pair of Kings. Very safe board here.
You on the other guy? 100?
Nice size bet from Lex.
Even.
Not the worst flop for a pair of 6s, but Lex has been rather quiet tonight. But Jimmy's going to look him up one street, makes the call, beating ace king, ace queen, that perhaps would be making this large bet pre 3-ball. So Jimmy still might believe in his 6s, picks up a gutter, additional outs in the 5, 2.1 in the middle. Lexo slows down.
I haven't gone for it.
Perhaps selecting for a little bit of pot control.
5 outs for Boston Jimmy.
Here's my advice for snowboarding.
Door is open for Jimmy, 750.
Do it out west.
So we'll really know here if Lex is trapping or perhaps he's worried of perhaps a set of 2s, 4s, and 3s that might be in Jimmy's range here. Just flatting, not re-raising pre. Looks like Lex leaning on a flat makes the call going nowhere.
It's more a face pad that you're really it's catching the edge of like that instantly. It's not really your ass.
You should at least the first 2 days. I'm doing bunny slow.
7. I think this goes check if Lex
day one.
elects to slow down again. Leading river here would be pretty suspicious.
You don't
for
want to build
Lex.
like bad habits.
He checks it over. Jimmy with some showdown value to the 6. Did not improve. Gets called by Lex there on the 3rd. I think he just shuts down and checks it here.
2 screen is 130.
What does that mean?
Check in the Kings Superior.
It's 130. Okay.
You have Cody minus 130 or other half.
So I'm in the finger. Sure, I'll take it. 400.
Button is correct.
So you're 100, my 130.
Yes.
Lexo
Come on, Cody.
waving goodbye to the area.
And wait.
Then I think he's going to come back in a few months. He said maybe around Spring Mayhem Series. Been here a while, playing in some of the different rooms in town.
Yeah, Lex doesn't really play any tournaments though, but the cash games are oh so good during that Mayhem Series. Always good. Always a game running here. 24/7 the Lodge, the best card room in the Austin area, arguably one of the best card rooms in the entire country. Come on down and see it for yourself.
Social club, anybody 18 years of older can join. Once you're a member, you can play hourly for cash games, or you play our tournaments just with the buy-in and the door fee. Don't pay hourly for the tournaments. $10 an hour is all you pay for cash, plus your membership fee, either daily, monthly, or annual membership fee. You're in, $10 an hour. That's it. No rake, nothing. Pretty good value. And raise on up from Matt, 275 with a 7 deuce, trying to make it happen.
It's not going to get rid of JC. 4 bets to 1.2. Jimmy with a suited ace 2. Out of position, he elects to fold. Matt not going to mess around with it, and JC will take it down.
Go 9.
Shows the ace of clubs.
Shows the ace of
Oh,
clubs.
that's interesting. Jimmy says show a 9. Jimmy said show a 9. Exactly. JC had a 9 there, but JC only shows him the ace.
Yep. There is no rake, Rusty. That's what makes it such a great value. No money is taken off the table either. Only the money is collected at the end when you leave. You say, I'm checking out. How much time do I owe?
Racer Nerd says he'll be at the Lodge later this month. Racer, when are you coming to town?
It's at the 27th through the 29th, and I will not be here during that time.
27th through the 29th.
MTV show before he got
I think I will be here. I don't know, actually. It's going to be close.
Race?
Raises to 100.
This MTV show where this kid like talks to like kind of extraordinary people or people trying to make it. It's such a good show.
Three ways to a flop. Flop comes deuce, tray, 6, Skittles, pair of 6s for Jed, and a straight draw.
It's an old Washington license. 175. Not true old. It wasn't true light. It was something.
Jed bets 175, and we'll take the pot down.
Around the country trying to like get life experience and talk to interesting people. And then Anthony Pettis, he like hung out with him for weeks and documented his life before he was in the UFC. And then he blew up after. It was pretty cool to see. I was a fan of him.
10:12 Central Time. We're going to give you a little bit of overtime tonight. We'll be back on Monday night for a stream, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Wednesday night I'm going to be a little late. I'm going to be at about 8:20, 8:30 on Wednesday for my last radio show of the year.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to hold down the fort early, as you did last week.
It shouldn't be a problem.
And then remember, we will be dark Christmas through New Year's. 25th through, I think the next stream will be, the first stream of the year will be, I think, on the 3rd of January. Remember, just 9 days after that, Norman Chad, Lon McCarran come to the Lodge for commentator versus commentator. One of us will be in the bunker. The other will be on the felt, Skull and I, against Norman Chad and Lon McCarran. Poker and commentating, all on January 12th. If you want to meet the two legends, come to the Lodge that day. I'm sure they'll take a picture with you. The legends of the WSOP, Norman Chad and Lon McCarran. That night will be a special night because we're going to do it tag team style. There'll be Lon and Norm will be one team. Skull and I will be one team, and then we'll have 7 other teams. I think we've already signed up.
Juice in the knockout?
One of them for sure is.
Got a couple teams already. So filling up fast, like all the other games. So if you're interested in playing, you got to reach out to me at Skull Mike Poker on Instagram. That's Skull Mike Poker or skullmikepoker@gmail.com or visit thelodgelive.com. Plenty of ways to get in touch with me. 6s take it down. Matt
Doyle.
feeling strong. So we have a freeze warning in effect tonight. What's the hoodie count? I got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Gotta be quick, man.
5, 6. 6 hoodies? At least 5. 5 hoodies, 2 jackets.
Cody, yeah, it's this friend, yeah.
Are they friends though?
Well, old friends, yeah.
I was gonna say, I know they're not.
They used to fight in the same thing.
Need to start betting on the over-under. Backpacks or hoodies.
Rivals, I would say.
729 still in the live chat. We appreciate it.
Nuts and Glory still thinks you have a Honda Pilot. You might want to put him out in place.
Nuts. I don't have a Honda Pilot anymore.
Scared to get
Driving the brand new 2021 Ford Bronco.
Punish him with the King 5.
Big Bend edition. Queen 10 deuce. Couple diamonds. Diamond draw for Boston Jimmy.
2 pair for Matt.
Action, action.
Not good.
And Viper comes along with his pair of 10s. No diamond there.
$250 from that. Snap call from Viper. Under a second. Jimmy now with a pair and a flush draw. What will he elect to do? Might sense weakness here, and perhaps a raise to about 1,000 might take it down, but he just makes the call. Matt in good shape for another solid pot. Matt's not checking this. Perhaps going to try and target a 10. What will be his bet size? About 600? Goes for 5.
Well, he wasn't behind me. I call you. There you go.
He wasn't ahead of me. I was going.
Oh, God, I would have called. Hand me back my marks.
Alright guys, we all have to gang up on Matt. He just keeps winning every hand.
I had a 10. I thought my 10 was solid there. I don't think he had a
Matt is having a night for the ages
10
right
was
now.
solid.
Playing good, running good. It's a deadly combination.
You knocked him down?
Bones is watching the UFC fight.
Beautiful. Nice. You did it once, man. We did it once. We did it once. We could do it again. Just that wrestling.
Luckily, you guys heard the
What was my plan?
You're going to check rate the
6 raises to 1.
Ryan, I definitely would highly recommend it right
Can't
now.
sack out twice.
Really am enjoying riding.
I had a big hit in the turn, but I'm gonna get cold at least.
Go test drive one. See if you like it. Mine's a soft top, so it's a little loud going down the highway, but you get used to it.
Oh wow.
They stopped it?
Oh, yeah.
Players are watching an MAB
Bad,
fight
bad.
that's going on. King 3-7.
That is 200.
Bupper's not watching. He's battling here with 5-3 in the trenches. Best hand currently. Outflops Pierre.
Oh, yeah,
Pierre's going to come along. Viper talks a lot at the table.
He sure does.
And Pierre is a solid player, so he's going to pick up on that. Seizes the opportunity, 550, but snap call from Viper. Viper, a tough man to bluff because money ain't a thing to him. He's going to come along if he has a piece to the river we go. 6 ball. Viper still in the lead. He checks it. Will Pierre fire again on the river? I'd like to see about 1,500 from Pierre, but he shuts down, and Viper will take it down with a 3.
Actually, with a straight.
Straight, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, correct.
You were
With a straight.
3 was good too, though, right? All you need is 3. Straight just a cherry on top.
Mitch Hecht, the deli man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Pierre, we call him Pierre.
Appreciate it.
Originally, we started calling him Pierre, but it's not his real name, so we're going to call him Pierre. He doesn't get offended. Matt up 9,300. My goodness. Viper down Baskin Robbins, 31 flavors. JC down 34. JC was down a lot more. I think he was over 5 at one point. Clawing his way back. A lot of people in for some money.
The totals for each week. He sent me like $3. I think that's so sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you bet like an amount and said
He bets my money. He's always like, he's winning or losing like $3 to $10.
Jeez.
It's just, I'm like, what's going on? But,
Ace Queen here for Matt in the big blind. Bones getting after it after being quiet for majority of the evening, and Matt's not going to let him slide with the 7-6 of diamonds. Juicing it on up to 600. And what does Bones want to do here? In position on that. He'll make the call. At least C3. So here we go. Bones and Matt.
Your occupation? Sports betting? Yeah.
Jack 8 deuce. Nobody with a pair.
We're just even.
yes, sir.
Flush draw now and a gutter. I think Bones is going to get after this here, but he will check it. The 7 gets there on the river, so Matt not interested in betting. Flop, turn, checks river. Goes check, check all the way home, and the 7 is good.
Bones takes some money from Matt.
Tuna. My buddy wants to tell me to say tuna. He wants to tell me minutes behind you. So we're all going to say tuna. Now you know it's how many minutes he's back.
Chip count, Matt has 16.7, JC 16.4, Jay the short stack 1.6. Schnitzel man on. How's your math, Rick?
Really? About 82,000 on the table right now. Not too shabby on a Saturday night at the Lodge Mahal.
It's like hippie central.
I feel like we got kissed off and not all that.
There's a girl swimming naked today.
Pussy out?
There's a, he might have bottom that. But yeah, makes a lot of difference. I mean, I made myself go swim in the water today after drinking last night, and it was brutally cold.
Is this a cold spring?
It's a natural spring. Barbie spring.
I bet it's cold. Maybe you don't drink, and then you don't have to worry about that shit.
It's the best hangover beer.
I haven't been drunk since December 31st, 1999. The New Year's Eve when the millennial was coming, right? I was in Cancun. And I'm like, well, might as well, this is the end of the world here.
Wow. Listen to this email, Skull Mike. Well, let's watch this hand and I'll read you an email.
Drank, you said? Is that
Last time I
right?
got drunk.
Checking emails, mid-hands here, Queens versus
I
Nines.
was told that we got a hot lead.
Shit.
To check your email. JC looking for the 9 of clubs. That's it. That's all he's
Five
doing
behind
with.
it, so that, why not 3? 3.5?
So the problem with 3 is that 4, 5, and 6
King's
come
5,
right
isn't it?
behind 3.
Yeah.
I don't know how this
She ungated it.
You didn't like how
Wow,
you were
you're gonna love this.
after 6 or 7 or what? Or what it was doing to your body or what?
No, because when I was in high
Looks
school,
like 750 maybe.
and then I don't know how many people I did it, but I'm not doing this ever again. It's total bullshit. Last night I feel like crap. I'm not doing that ever again.
Yeah.
7 days later, Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
It's all over again.
yeah.
But I decided early on when everyone was out partying,
Call.
I was gonna get rich as shit. So that's what I did.
Looking for the 9 of clubs.
Better option.
The only card that can help him.
That's it.
That's not it. Pierre's going to win this hand.
Now I'll get richer.
But there is a 4 to a
I'm
straight
just
out there.
teasing.
A 4-liner.
This is 4 times your board from Gordon.
9.
9s are no good.
Check, check. So listen to this, Skull Mike. Hello, Lodge Mahal team. My name is Charlie, and I live in Bahia, Brazil. I will be visiting family in Austin, Texas, and would love to play on the live stream December 14th. I'm a big fan of the channel. FYI, we grow cocoa and make chocolate in Brazil so I can bring party gifts. Thank you, Charlie. Charlie, December 14th.
So Charlie's a big fan of the stream, right?
Yes.
Big fan.
Big fan.
Wants to bring what?
Cocoa.
And he's a big fan, right?
Yes.
From Brazil.
Yes.
And we're huge in
Whatever you
Brazil,
wanna do,
right?
huge in Brazil.
And he's a big fan, right?
Yes.
And wants to come on the 14th.
Yes.
We don't stream on the 14th, buddy.
He's coming.
That's called Tuesday. We stream on the 15th. So what kind of fan are you?
Get him in on the 15th.
13th and 15th we have games, not on the 14th.
Maybe in Brazil they're
I
running
don't
a
know.
day behind.
Don't know. Don't know.
You need to reply to Charlie.
Don't know about that. I'll let you reply to Charlie.
He's bringing gifts.
He can come here on the 14th and play on the side. Charlie.
Hey, Charlie. Uh-oh. Could this be? He makes chocolate. His name is Charlie. Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory? Could this be Charlie?
Don't stream on Tuesday, so. Charlie, you expect me to get excited about an email with some typos?
Give the guy a break.
No breaks.
Everybody can have a
No
bad,
breaks.
bad error.
They, but they absolutely do.
Charlie and the Chocolate
I
Factory.
Googled the guys at the Red Bull team that got back in the plane, had their names. Yeah. One of them died a couple years later from doing exactly
Charlie.
that shit, you know. But I'm
Charlie's already on my shit list. I don't care if he's watching from Brazil and he knows Slicky Ricardo. He needs to pay attention. Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, folks. Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Check your calendars. 8 o'clock Central Standard Time is where you could find us. Aces for Schnitzelman. It's about damn time.
Talk about the golden
Schnitzelman.
Talk about the golden ticket, racer nerd.
Absolutely.
Schnitzel has the golden
I go
ticket.
do it
The
tonight.
Aces.
I'll go to, it was so damn fun.
But I heard you have to do it random for the first like 100 something.
No. You can. No, it's like you don't even. Not even the first time. I think they'll go out with like 2 guys next to you. So you're. And they make.
Wait, for regular people? Or
755.
They'll go 2 guys
Safe flop for
with you,
Schnitzelman.
right? And they keep you stabilized,
Oh, I
right?
see.
And they pull the chute for you, right? So you get to fly around yourself.
Yeah, you don't got the dude in the back.
Right. So.
Yeah, I thought that you had to go tandem.
Flush draw
the
for
first
Lex.
time in Hawaii.
He's going to come along for $1.25. Also,
All
known
right,
as
yeah.
what?
But I'm right now here.
Wait,
in Austin,
where's that?
I'm doing
A buck and a
powered
squirt.
paragliding right now.
You did what?
I'm taking powered paragliding lessons right now in Austin.
It's the one with the.
When you got a lawnmower in your back with a fan. Yeah.
Oh, I seen a guy the other day
Yeah,
flew over my house with that thing.
I'm doing lessons on that now. It's $3,500.
That's
for
crazy.
I was on Lake Travis and a guy came down Lake Travis with one.
Absolutely.
It's
a
crazy.
riot.
I mean, I would be terrified. You do it with an instructor?
What type of lessons is he taking? What
Power gliding. You know.
This guy doesn't get enough time in the air that he's taking paragliding
You got a radio.
lessons?
There's like pull left, pull right, do this. You know, so
Damn, you are a viper then. Have you had any close calls?
nope. The only thing I've ever had close calls is flying helicopters.
Uh-oh.
First 7
Word to
lessons, I
DQ.
almost killed myself. Like 12 times in every lesson. I mean,
That would have been my last.
no, I had an instructor who like grabbed the stick. Right?
Yeah, exactly, right?
My first and my last.
It-
Well,
It
that was
is
fun.
It's so hard to do.
See?
Like a helicopter once.
Just right now, if I had the music
An
queued up, I
airplane,
cue the
you
music.
Go to the yoke, it flies, right? It's got wings, right? It flies. Helicopter wants to go back in the box where it comes from, right? Nothing about a helicopter that's aerodynamic. Yeah. Well,
Imagine Viper, look in your rear view, and there's Viper in the chopper chasing you down the freeway.
You can do that in Texas.
You can, yeah.
They have everything set up for you. You pay a fee.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's fucking do it.
It's big. There's a big hog problem here, so they want to kill as many things.
You can do full auto out of the helicopter.
Listen to some table talk here. 10:30. Did we let Wizard know we're going into overtime tonight?
Do we even need to let Wizard know? Wizard's listening.
He listens in.
Right? Am I just wasting my time opening the door, talking to Wizard, when Wizard opens the door and laughs at jokes throughout the stream?
Exactly.
Wizard, knock 3 times quickly if you can hear me.
Schnitzel man.
Didn't hear any knocks.
Didn't hear it.
Okay. Oh, overtime for a little bit. Yeah.
You guys ever scuba dive? Yeah. You ever done night diving? Night diving. Oh, night diving is the best.
I dive in Thailand.
Yeah,
So,
Absolutely.
their little birdie told me that we're going to have a casualty. And Skull Mike, when he sniffs casualty, what that means, take your trash, please. Take all of this and clean your area. He's going to go out there, folks, and he's going to play a little on the live stream tonight, maybe, depending on how late we go. Skull Mike exiting stage left. So Slick Rick running solo here. We'll listen to some table talk as well. Have some fun. The rest of the way, 10:30 Austin time, Central Time. We'll go to about 11:20 tonight, so another 40 minutes or so, 50 minutes. Skull wants the light count to go through the roof when he hits the felt. 5 of diamonds. Diamond draw now for JC. Straight draw for Viper.
All right, I'm done.
I like your side.
All right.
JC's going to take it down.
Euros, man. Euros from Argentina.
It's like a 30.
There you see the Lodge Mahal in action, the front half of the house. That's just half the room.
Wait, who?
Cash games going on. Tournament tonight is the bounty tournament. 2 tournaments at least each and every day.
Who's from Argentina?
Every single day. Check out Poker Atlas. We're on it. If you're at home, on your way to the lodge, you can actually get on Poker Atlas and put yourself on the list. How cool is that? Directly from home, using Poker Atlas.
It's cards like you guys got. I mean, I have to win $500 playing King 5 like an idiot.
You getting pumped for the Top Gun?
There's actually a community of German and Argentina. They only speak German. Well, I'm sure they speak Spanish.
Is it a reboot? What is it?
It's already out.
It's already out?
It's about a couple years ago, right? Yeah, no. Well,
Guys, where's the action?
Shoot.
what was it?
Yeah.
What are people falling so much?
Yeah, way out of line, basically.
That's what I want action. I want to play 5. Somebody do that.
Paula, I have a seat available on the 125 kilo. You want it?
I'll do the 200.
That's an action junkie right there.
Can't help it.
686 of you still in the live chat. We've had a great time with you tonight.
King six right here.
We need one all in this night. This is the all in right here.
Let's see where we were. We're definitely going to go give you overtime, but we're at 474 likes.
Give him the king.
Not too shabby.
I can get rid of fucking king six pretty quick.
Apparently everyone's getting away from it. Matt, he didn't get yours. Here we go.
Big football day tomorrow for those of you having teams that are trying to struggle their way into the playoffs. My team, the New England Patriots, found its way all of a sudden the #1 seed in the AFC. Oh, how did that happen? Maybe it wasn't all Tom Brady.
Oh, you asked
Maybe
me
it was
one time.
Bill Belichick. Who knows? I don't know. But the Patriots are #1 in the AFC. Viper takes down that hand.
Who's got this guy? Oh, this is a pick'em too.
Yeah, I have like that.
I like this Israel. Is that Israel?
No, it's Argentina.
Argentina, yeah.
Bruce says, Slick, do you get a lot of people that come in and play and then just hang out all day? I don't know if they just hang out all day, but
I was going to raise. If you don't, I was raising.
I'd say no to that.
Yeah.
We do have a lot of people that play all day.
You guys want to check.
They may play the tournament. What a lot of people do is they'll play a tournament, then play cash, and then maybe play the night tournament. And they spend their day doing that. Or they just play cash. You know, there's a lot of different people. There's really not a bunch of people that are just hanging out. They're either, if they're hanging out, they're probably waiting for a seat or waiting for the next tournament. Hope I answered that question.
That bad? Worse than Jack 5?
We are. Oh, you have a towel on me?
Marco, we told that joke always at 9:15. We try to do it 9:15 Central Time every night. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. Viper with 5-6. Pierre with his pocket threes.
250.
That's 250, and Viper gets out of the way. Doesn't even have to put the 250 in there.
Yeah,
just the sound of the 250 made Viper fold.
Thank you, sir.
I couldn't do anything. If I were seated, maybe I'd call. I wouldn't be suited.
It was tough.
Oh, you felt pink?
Good thing about joke of the night, if you like the jokes of the night, let me tell you, I've got 55 jokes on my Instagram that I've crafted and cobbled and put into my Instagram. As long as they're under a minute long, I'm able to do that. So check out my Instagram at SlickRickLodge, at SlickRickLodge, and if you scroll through, I think there's 54 different jokes that you can use at your next event where you need a good joke, and I guarantee you there's some gems in there. They're fun to listen to. At Slick Rick Lodge, check it out. Also on there's a bunch of other stuff, but jokes are intermixed in there.
I had to climb with the mask on.
Oh yeah, that's miserable.
Yeah, it was terrible.
That's a lot of fun.
You just started?
Yeah, I'm going with friends that are teaching, coaching me while I'm on the
Nope, Marco, can't retell the joke. It wasn't very popular tonight. It got probably as many ones and twos. Wasn't very popular. Maybe even more twos tonight. I'll even admit that. I don't know. Just
I'm probably
wasn't
the worst
there.
golfer in the world that owns a TrackMan in his house.
When you tell over 150
I got a
jokes,
full golf simulator.
think about that. How many good jokes do you know? Different jokes. I bet maybe 10, somebody would say to themselves. It's hard to know that many different jokes.
Then I have a seat available on 100 after the back, 413.
I mean, it's the same thing, you know, walk out, walk around with your buddies having fun.
Cumulative winnings. Matt just killing it tonight, up 8,800. JC's throwing the party down 4,400. Was trying to make a stab at it. Viper down 3,600.
Oh, down. I don't know that I would trust him.
Yes, Bruce, that was the link to the Instagram at Slick Rick Lodge. Fun stuff on that. I did a lot, especially when we couldn't stream the Millionaire, with the I-35 Cup. I did a lot on the Instagram, some live stuff, some interviews.
How many hearts I have?
Big slick for Pierre. Viper loves those low suited, those low connectors, 7-6 offsuit. Viper is going to be in trouble here. He gets there with a straight, but there's 4 to a flush out there. Pierre with the king high flush. But Viper makes it 2,000. Pierre going, I got the king high flush. Yellow chips, the bananas are $1,000, folks. Viper just put 2 of them in. Pierre calls. Drawing dead is Viper.
King of hearts? Maybe. Check. I got straight, no heart. That's him.
Goes check, check. Pierre. Viper even asked him, you got the king of hearts?
Like there's only one hand you can call right there for $2 grand. And it's fucking king. He's got the 8 that comes over the top of me. Oh. Finally get it straight. Put 4 hearts on the board. Alright, I feel like I gotta go all in now. I'm kind of pot committed here.
You made it this far without going all in.
I know, but I need to go on the board.
Between pre-flop, line.
If I got an ace, I'll go.
Derek, I would definitely disagree with that. He is not horrible. Very good player. He's been on our stream many times, a few times, and
You guys have a nuts. I got it not getting like hit by your guy.
5 raises to 125. You can mark that out.
Big Daddy D gives us a flop. Heads up. JC versus Jay. Ace, Jack 7. Couple of hearts. A pair of aces for each.
Oh shit, it would have been nasty.
Eight on the turn. Jay has 6 outs, looking for a 4, 7, or 8.
That chip runners here.
175 called by Jay. There's another ace. So JC's going to win
checks
with
on 11.
10 kicker. JC, who's been losing a lot tonight, contemplating how to get some of that back right here. Cooler for Jay. Both players with trips. 375. It's the bet from JC. Call.
That's a call. Your ace is
The 10 is going to take it. Jay says it's just not his night. It's tough when you hit the trip aces, and the kicker doesn't help.
Seat 2 is 17. Don't you get it all in your pocket?
Yeah, you can give him.
So Bones is going to sell Viper $1,700 worth of chips out of his backpack. He has chips. He did not sell it off the table.
Send me a Venmo. I have a weight loss. I have a weight loss bet right now.
8 and 9 full.
I think Pierre has an extra 30 on Venmo. He could send me. Does he? Yeah, he was offering it for Bones earlier.
I get the blame.
That'd be funny. Like monetary weight loss stuff? Is it versus another person, or just you have to have a goal?
2 other people. Let's think it was you and me. If you figure going, I hit my goal.
So only if you win and they lose.
Right. So all 3 of us win it, right?
And then if everyone loses, is it also okay?
Yes.
Viper's in seat 2. Bones seat 1. Boston Jimmy seat 3. Matt in seat 4.
What's the
10 grand.
JC in seat 5. Pierre in seat 6.
I got to lose 40 pounds by the end of February.
That's $100 left drop.
Lexo was in seat 7.
That's what I put on there in COVID.
Schnitzelman in seat 8. And Jay is in seat 9.
You had to keep it off or just? You can do a water cut.
All in for Jay. Jay looks like he's ready to go. He's got 10-7 offsuit, all in for 760. Boston Jimmy looks down at pocket 5s.
I haven't looked.
Oh, good luck.
It's 640. 640.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Call is 640.
Next donation. Yeah, it's okay. He has like
All right.
You want me to look?
Showdown, 10-7
Yes, sir. On the
versus
screen, we got
pocket 5s.
5.
I didn't look.
That's good, sir.
7.
Good luck, sir.
Taking money from strippers.
Oh.
Seti Maggette for Boston Jimmy.
Oh, got you.
Drop out. Drop out.
Jack of Hearts. Seti Maggette. Boston Jimmy is going to felt Jay. Jay will leave us.
All right, sounds good. We appreciate you calling us.
And definitely appreciate, good guy. Just wasn't his night tonight.
All right.
And Jay will exit, and that will be the seat that Skull Mike will probably end up taking.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
Cumulative winnings. Jay no longer on the list since he left the table.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. We're taking the money from the strippers because he was going to spend the money.
Okay, now I have your seat available for February match stacking. You have full coverage.
You got a problem with single moms, with trying to make a living?
Yeah. Any problems, anybody? I'm fine with everything.
Alex Cook, that's actually a good idea when you guys are off for a week between Christmas and New Year's. Could we get some best of 2021 streams to hold us over? I'm thinking of the streams Slick Rick and Skull Mike you both played on. That's always in the archive, but maybe we'll rerun that. We've got an idea
Fort Lauderdale.
that we're going to try to do. We're going to try to make happen what we call a dealer Olympics.
What's it called?
So we're going to record this. It's gonna be, we're going to try to get 6 dealers, 6 or 7 dealers, and have a 4 or 5 event dealer Olympics and crown the best dealer here at the lodge. Fun events.
You have one bedroom?
We're thinking that will be a fun thing that we can
Just 2.
2 bedrooms.
premiere during that Christmas week.
100.
100 is the best. 100 takes it down.
No, Pee Wee, you can leave. Pee Willie, you can leave whenever you want.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate
Viper
you.
wakes up with jacks
5, 10,
on a king queen 5 board. Not the best board, but takes it home.
Live lines had, you're going to win the first round. I think my wins.
Oh, that's the end of round 2. Oh, wow.
Oh, software.
666 in the live chat. Somebody hop in or out.
So my
666.
company does all the parking like for Tufts and Roost.
Tough number there.
Okay. Boston.
Daniel J says, will the Dealer Olympics have a hot dog eating contest? Because we all know who will win that. No eating. No eating will be no eating events will be there. One of the events that I want to come up with, let me know your thoughts. So one of the events we're thinking of is put like a little container. Think of a little plastic 7x10 pan. Let's say a cake pan in seat 7 and seat 3, and then put a little hoop in front of that pan. So the dealer will have to, in his 20 seconds, will have to flick cards, as many cards through the hoop into the pan in 20 seconds as possible. So his card tossing talent. Another will be take a bucket of chips, throw them out on the table, and the dealer has to split into 3 equal pots the chip stacks. A timed event. So events like that, and we're going to maybe throw a deck on the table, and they'll have to make the deck in suits
Real estate here is crazy.
in a timed event. So events like that, the dealers need to be good at.
It was insanely cheap 3 years
That's what we're
ago.
thinking about.
Suddenly, triple my price.
Showcasing some of the great dealers we have, because we have some of the best dealers in the country, bar none. We want to showcase them. Aces again. Aces have come around tonight. This time Bones gets them. Bones raises to 400. JC comes along with Jack 9 offsuit. Bones looks away.
A couple thousand units in order to make
Queen 7-3. Skittles.
Very good living at 2,000. You know, if you're between like 400 and 800, it's a decent living. Between 400 and 800. I'm involved in a big.
Brad the Dad, we've thought about that.
In St. Louis. In that one, I have a partner. In that one.
The prize for the dealer, DJS, first prize gets to keep your job. Everyone else is fired.
I get offered.
Just kidding.
Big offer by a company.
That's a joke.
Recently.
Jack of
Sell
diamonds.
out and get out. But I'm 43. I just.
JC hits the jack, but little does he know.
Probably at 50.
He only has 4 outs to win this spot.
some real estate was development.
That 11 and one bottom.
Benjamin L. 413, Ben L. 413.
But yeah, I'm into some big stuff.
Thank you, Bruce. I think it's a good idea too. My idea.
Same kind of.
But I'm not going to take credit for it. Yes, I will. Did I say that? Yes, I did. I think it'll be fun. And more importantly, it's something to showcase the dealers. Because dealers are always saying, not every dealer is on the stream. They all want to be on it. Queen of Hearts. Bones is going to win this pot. As long as he stays in. Don't know how much he likes that second queen. He checks. Obviously, he doesn't like that second queen. Will JC make a move here?
I take a lot for you for losing.
Oh, I mean, the advantage is you can leverage the crap out of it.
Check, shut down. Aces.
Bones is going to win this $4,100 pot. JC can't make anything happen tonight. Yeah, Sharon, there'll probably be some side action. Knowing our dealers, there'll probably be some side action on who will win. I won't confirm or deny that. But it's going to be fun. We're going to try to do that after. We're going to record it after one of our upcoming streams and then premiere it during the Christmas week. That's our plan, at least. That's what we're thinking about doing.
I definitely moaned about it.
Yes, Jay Taco, it is going to be a Merry Christmas for Matt with all those winnings. But it's still a long time between now and Christmas. I bet he gets several more sessions in between now and Christmas. So you never know.
Pizza Hut's calling today, so
We've got 5 more minutes until we go into overtime.
He hasn't.
I think I win. I think I win.
1, 2, 3.
Look good in the third round. If it's one,
Bones, did you get 7 2 tonight? Did you win it?
I feel like it's 4, but I can't remember who the fourth.
I think one of them.
Oh, you had 7.
There you see the lodge cam, front half of the room. Lots going on.
I gave you 3,000.
Any minute now, we're going to see Skull Mike.
We understand that one.
In the
Trying
one
to figure out
seat.
how many people wanted that.
I'm glad we brought this hand up.
7 and 8.
Is that, did you win?
No. I meant, did you get, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
No, Ace Queen of Hearts was good.
No, I gave you $3,000. That's all.
Viper again with the connectors. This time
No,
3-4.
Thank you for the reminder.
He loves playing those. Pierre with
Could've been
pocket
10,000.
6s.
Not about it.
Could have gotten the rest of the race.
He was thinking about it. Hard.
Makes
Hey
it
Matt, how
200.
do we get this seat filled up?
Actually,
What should we say?
Find someone that wants to play
There's
with
2
you.
people on our list.
There's people on the list.
Yeah.
Hold on, before you say it, let me close my ears.
Alejandro has considered option 3. Alejandro.
Dave, you're asking Mike Nova.
No, you can go from 0 to 100.
Okay. So you guys, just so you know, when the stream is done, we'll fill the seats. When the stream is on, Mike fills the seats.
we're going to have another about 20 minutes
Got it.
of action tonight.
Oh, yeah.
And then we'll be back on
Dave's still right
literally 40,
They are 30 minutes behind.
45 hours from now on Monday night.
Women's title fight.
Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday is when we stream.
The woman is gonna be a good one. It's gonna be one woman beating the shit out of the other woman for like 2 minutes. And that's it.
Women's fights
Schnitzel,
are usually
man,
always
folds,
good.
bone
They're
folds,
good.
over
It's
to
great.
Viper.
It's the best
4-6.
women's sport.
Offsuit.
Like no other women's sport interested in the world.
Oh, 25-minute timer.
Buck and a squirt is the raise from Matt with 310.
500.
JC wakes up with the Gretzky.
Scream 7 dudes.
Prepay, man.
Makes it 500. And Matt gets out of the
It
way.
had to be 7 dudes, 500 under the.
Coming in?
You got yourself an electric jellyfish?
Thank you, sir.
Mike, are you
Look
playing?
who's entering the table. Seat 9,
Mike, how much pineapple there?
number 9 in the playbook, number 1 in your heart, Skull Mike, sitting down. Gonna go get some chips.
Leaving Slick Rick back there all by himself? Shit.
Something.
Is Rick going to be able to take care of it all by himself? He's going to talk about all the...
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he's going to
Oh, yeah, something.
One fold.
Right over here.
Somebody's got to put a stop to young Matthew here.
That's what I said earlier. I said that earlier.
I just flopped 2 pair. I'm not doing anything.
Every time?
I mean, someone's got a cooler. 3K at least.
You got the flush draws.
Can I get the color up?
Thank you, Real Nacho Salad.
Cute.
I folded. Got me out.
Lexo wakes up with Big Slick suited. Gonna raise it on up there. And we're gonna
Putting a
take down
stop to
Bob.
it, Matt. I'm putting a stop to it with Ace King, baby. With Ace King.
You got.
All right, how much are you looking at, Mike?
We're playing for larger stakes and probably not.
Daniel J. Why does Skull have a backpack? I thought he lives in the back room.
I don't think he's done that.
Look at all the backpacks at the table. It seems like the thing to do these days. Little backpack, little hoodie, your poker uniform.
I feel this is going in the pot right here.
Ooh, okay.
I do. I feel like
Skull Mike wearing
just ace anything, I'll put it in.
the nice hoodie. Get one of those for the poker fan in your life. A hoodie, t-shirt, hat, coin. Makes a great stocking stuffer.
I hope soon, but Bones is not looking good right now with this whole allegations and shit.
No need to apologize.
He just, I don't know if you heard, he beat his
You're
wife
here?
or something. Really? Yeah.
Welcome to the party, pal.
A7 suited. JC gets out. Actually, JC raises to 175.
Is there proof?
Skull Mike's
Yeah,
first hand of the
she
night.
went to the
King 4
police, brought
suited.
it up, and she's like,
Really?
I think he's gonna kill me, type of thing. But I mean,
He put
what
the
you do?
straddle on. Skull Mike
You know?
itching to play.
Exactly.
He's going to
One side of
call
the story. We gotta
heads
hear
up,
his
King
side.
4 suited versus A7 suited.
If I was you, I'd try to spend my winters in Vegas, not Cincinnati or Boston. Or
Jack
if I go
9
to Florida or
4.
something.
Pair of 4s for Skull Mike. Backdoor clubs.
Look at it now. We can't buy shit in Vegas now. He bought it all.
200 is the bet.
Well, Biden's running the United States right now. Don't worry. There's a buyer's market coming. So.
Yes.
Bo, I have your
Maybe a coin could fit. A coin could fit in the stocking. Several coins could. How about that? Uh-oh. Two pair for Skull. Diamond draw for JC. Ooh. Blast off City with a diamond here. Skull Mike loves that king. Big bet, 550. Skull gonna raise here? Or is he just gonna flat? I think he's gonna raise here. Doesn't want to see another card, I don't think. Carving out racing chips. He's gonna put a raise in there. I don't think he wants to see another card. Makes it 1,300. JC has 5 outs. Got the nut diamond draw.
Everybody got their Christmas shopping done? I spent the whole day looking at cars today. What brand? First I went to the Lamborghini dealership and I drove that Lamborghini SUV. Then I went over to the Bentley dealership and I drove the Bentley SUV.
Here comes the river,
and I drove
looking
the
for a diamond.
Aston Martin SUV.
Deuce of
What's the
hearts.
verdict?
Skull Mike.
I don't know. I have lots of cars. I drove a Wraith here tonight. I mean, I got car problems, you know, but
I need to get my girlfriend a small car. Do you have any like Toyotas, Corollas, and margarita? I'm actually looking for a car.
I just bought a Toyota Corolla, man.
Yeah, no, I need to get my girlfriend.
Sick car.
Yeah, it is. Very reliable.
little.
Hybrid or?
I drove
just regular.
I tried to trade a Ferrari for a Lambo.
All in from Skull Mike. Skull Mike sits down, picks up a pot. That's all.
Are you looking for an upgrade or something? I need a car. You are? You're selling your car? Oh.
Possibly.
To keep them both?
That Lamborghini was,
yeah, that's what I'm looking for. That's
Yeah,
exactly what I'm looking for.
It was loud as
I mean, looking at that play and how that played out, you know, the question is,
like a small car.
you know,
And there's a car shortage, right, going on?
Noob
I heard
100
that the other day.
wondering if Skull Mike has an advantage of
I
watching.
don't know about
You
those
know, we
cars.
hear that
Those cars,
from a couple people when Mike steps in. Mike steps in when we need a player to fill the table. Believe me, there's no more advantage than Mike has. The stream is on. We see what you see.
How many miles?
The players, the stream is on, right above their heads. They can see. So I don't see the advantage. We see exactly what the players see. We're just commentating and talking about it. So, especially in that hand, how in the world could you think that anything could have helped Skull Mike know to do what he just did and to win that pot? So, that's my answer to the question. There's nothing else to say. We've talked about that numerous times when Mike goes in because we want to fill the table and have 9-handed. That's why he goes in sometimes. And believe me, I've seen him lose a bunch of money on the stream.
Yeah, it's rounding, 5-5 rounding.
And all the players have access. The stream is playing right above each of their heads right now. It's just not in camera sight. They watch to see if they were bluffed. They watch.
I don't buy groceries now, even with the car.
Skull Mike looks down at Jack 5 offsuit.
Just us?
Yep, just the two.
You can take it off.
I mean, you
Fold.
Somebody else. You have a girlfriend or wife.
Yeah, she goes
Or somebody else.
I do a lot of Uber Eats.
Wait, that's not an engagement ring?
Oh, it's back with my skull. Thank you for letting me know. My skull's back. Should I put it on this ring? This finger? There we go. Now I'm taking this. Now I'm getting married next, probably 23.
No worries, noob. It's,
23.
It's a legit question. People have asked that same question before. I'm just answering the best way I know.
In Austin, Lex.
If you knew our setup, there's only one person in the whole club, and he's in a locked room that sees live cards. We see exactly what you're seeing at the exact same time you're seeing it, but we're just talking about it over the 30-minute delay. So I don't honestly, I don't see how Skull would benefit more than any other player on the table right now who has the same opportunity to watch.
Well, yeah, see what I have right now.
What we got here?
Seriously,
top 25 to 450.
What color of Tesla are you looking for?
Got another 15 minutes
That's
of the stream tonight. Thank you all for joining us.
I know, and I probably won't have it.
JC with the Cowboys wins that pot.
I wouldn't pin you for a Tesla guy.
Oh, he's super Tesla. I don't know why. My read is a Tesla guy.
Sounds
No,
like a strong
I'm
read.
happy to explain to anybody who is asking an honest question.
Truck guy.
I feel that was an honest question, and I'm happy to answer it. And welcome to the stream. The Real Nacho Salad, $4.99.
What numbers? If you go according
Thank you for the super chat. Says Mike plays. Rick gets tips.
Yeah.
It's huge. I just parked next to it at Palms and got out. We got out at the same time.
Tire is bigger than.
Took him about 6 minutes to reach the concrete.
We probably play with them like exactly twice.
Yeah, they're like, they'll come to the table like one. He's like the most like Taco Waco on the first.
Oh, I Vietnamese, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't really call you. I guess I could have.
I see the appeal for it, to be honest. Could have blown through.
Thank you, sir.
10:45.
Is this Nunez?
Yes.
Who won
Matt up 8,400 today. Bones up 4,200. Lexo 2,600. Skull Mike just sits down, up 1,700. That's the life. Sit down. 10 minutes later, win 1,700.
That one girl.
She retired.
She retired.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, pretty excited tomorrow. We're going. A bunch of us are gonna go to Tokyo Steakhouse for a little hibachi.
She was a favorite, 4-1.
I'm gonna have to eat light tomorrow
Against
because
Nunez?
tomorrow
Yeah.
night I'm going hard at the hibachi.
So you knew.
I knew. I didn't know.
The little onion volcano that they always make. Hopefully he flips a shrimp into my mouth from 12 feet away. Queen 8 deuce. Aces again. That's like the 7th time tonight we've seen aces. Lexo wakes up with him this time.
Great.
And this is going to be tough for JC to get away with top pair, great kicker. 350 is the bet.
Otherwise, I would be there.
JC comes
My buddy,
along,
he can bench 630.
looking for a king or a queen.
You know, I should go and try to identify the woman and set the world record for bench press, right? I can do 630, right?
They're doing it already. It's happening.
And so we looked it up.
Now JC is dead to one of the remaining queens.
Girl, I mean,
But he thinks he might be good here.
50. I'm like, wow, he's like, shit, someone already beat me to it, right?
Yeah. Keep it done already.
So I have a serious question. Do you think like you could last with her? And
No.
You could,
No.
That's
No,
a serious
this
question,
one.
by the way.
No,
Nick
not
from
this
Yuma,
one.
come on now.
Maybe
You know what I'm talking about when they're
lightweight,
chopping it up and
the
they
small
say,
guy.
hey, you guy in the corner,
think they're
let me
that
try
tall?
to
much
flip
she
this
weigh?
piece of shrimp in your mouth from
165?
12 feet away with his little spatula.
How much
he
she
throws
weigh?
it in the air
Oh, those are
and you catch it
135.
in your mouth or it lands on the guy behind you in his soup, wherever it
Look at the way
lands.
she fights.
You know, everybody's been
You
to
take it down to the ground.
hibachi,
Just,
Benihana, or Tokyo Steakhouse. You know what? It's all the same
Someone who's never trained.
act. Looking for one of the queens. Queen of
But the
Queen
smart
ball,
girls,
corner
the
pocket
one-
does
the
not come.
115,
And Lexo is going to win with his aces as long
hanging
as
there.
he stays
You won't
in.
win, but she won't knock you out.
Hopefully there's some female UFC fighter watching the stream.
Oh
Give
shit.
them a action.
Poobah is in the chat. Hello, Poobah. Good to see you. We were just talking about hibachi and having a shrimp tossed in your mouth from 12 feet away by the.
What was the question?
Oh, the average view count.
What do you call a hibachi chef?
Yeah, close to 1,000.
Is there a name for that?
But this one you're talking about, the hustle, how many people were watching it?
Last night they had like almost 10,000.
Don't know what kind of.
Yeah, last night.
Tom Dwan sells another
Usually
6,000
they have a
for
couple
sure.
thousand.
The second they mentioned Tom Dwan playing,
Don't know what
everybody
kind of
will be
pizza
watching.
that
Talk
is.
about that later, bro.
Sorry.
Sorry.
But they do good work. These mics.
Sorry, boy.
Of all the streams, you gotta give it that name.
2,700.
Yes, Daniel J. Slow motion. Maybe we'll get it on TikTok.
That's right.
We'll post it on TikTok, a slow motion. Like the oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. With the hibachi shrimp going into somebody's eye instead of their mouth.
Get a little hoodie on.
Garrett G for 125
You give me one, I'll wear it.
Yeah.
I'll wear a TCH.
I'm doing Jacksonville stream the 30th. I'll wear it.
JC
I play there a lot. Though. I've been
with
on the
two
stream.
pair and a decent kicker. Queens and eights, 2,200 to call. Lexo trying to get his payoff. Lexo loves the fact that he's not
They actually
snap
have a
called.
poor game the 30th, the day before. I don't want to talk about it.
JC down a bunch, trying to get back to
Steelers.
even.
I'm on vacation.
Says this might be my chance.
Jacksonville's in Mississippi.
What would you do here, folks?
Not in this country. You have to be vaccinated and everything.
Where's your accent originally from?
Lebanese. I'm one of these people that can't speak three languages. English
Yes,
is my third.
Poobah, I made the
language,
reservation.
yeah.
Arabic?
Arabic is my first, French is my second, and English is my third. But I've been here for
Do you speak,
28
do you
years.
speak French at all? Just
How many
Italian?
times?
I know you are, but I mean, it's not that far away.
No. How many languages do you speak? Nah, just two. And a little bit of
How
Spanish.
good is
Like,
your Spanish?
I understand it, but
Yeah.
not.
That's a call. Showdown. Aces and eights of the queen.
Shows the aces. I guess they're called teppanyaki chefs. Okay, there you go.
2.5.
Eric asks, yes, you off your diet this weekend?
It doesn't. I speak about 2.
I could insult you in one way.
What language you speak?
DJS wanted me to shut up.
You're Jewish?
Five,
English
10,
and
really bad.
I don't remember. The guy here only speaks one language. Am I the only guy here?
No,
that
me.
speaks- Okay, you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I took Latin in high school.
Took Spanish in high school.
You're
That
fluent
was
in Hebrew?
100 years ago, so I
I'm a
remember.
little rusty. I used to be. I'm rusty.
But my wife speaks one of her languages is Czech.
I know all I know is shalosh.
We all know.
3.
Hello,
everyone in
Nakia.
America knows
How are you?
one Czech word. And it's how to say
Playing with
hello.
this guy from Israel.
That
That was wasted drunk.
said when we were
724
His friend was
in
telling
live
him how
chat.
much
We're
the
down
buying was
to
every time. Shalosh,
the last few minutes of overtime. We got there into overtime.
Did you go there? Yeah, it's cool, right?
I know bad Arabic
Right?
words.
Good food.
Go ahead.
Let's hear it.
Thanks, Eric, for that comment.
Yeah, really.
It don't matter. They're not gonna understand it.
Good looking people.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know
Bones
a
with the
lot.
ladies.
You know a lot of them.
He wasn't bluffing.
He was not bluffing. That's not
JC
king
with
6 right there.
ace 10
know
suited.
a lot of them.
3-bet to 475.
At FM.
Bones with the ladies. What does he do
An
here?
FM, yeah. An
So
FM, yeah.
what I do, like in an elevator one time in Vegas, these guys, I don't know where, somewhere in the Middle East, they're just speaking Arabic 100 miles an hour. I look over and said, on FM. What the
They
hell?
blacked out.
Yeah.
They blacked out.
75.
That's the only thing I do. Like there's a knee and a tunny and then the coast.
The point of having the player's mic is every now and then we'll listen in, not every hand. That's the point. But thank you.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, I mean, you rolled them down.
We're doing our best, guys. We're doing our best. That's all I can say.
Oh my god. She kicked her once.
Bones 4-bet to 1300. JC calls. Queens versus ace 10 suited. Jack 5-7 Skittles. Goes check, check. Here's the turn. Turn is the 6 of hearts. So now JC with 8 outs.
Gotta have some shot here. Oh, there you go. Girl I knew growing up as a kid, she and her husband had a Christian church in Lebanon of all places.
Big bet from JC.
Yeah, big Christian community. My family is Catholic.
1800.
Yeah, big Christian community.
Look at those beautiful chips.
Used to be a lot bigger, but not. We're from the north. I love north.
What is Bones doing?
Call
Makes the call. Going to the river.
Do you come here a lot, or?
My first time here.
I wanted to ask if you know any good Lebanese food in town.
Yeah, not
There's a 7. Queen's
Houston
7.
has a big Lebanese community. Houston does. Yeah.
See, sometimes they don't say anything, DJS, when it's heads up. Over to Bones. Will he make a value bet here? Nothing JC's going to call on, but Bones doesn't know that. listening in to see if they're going to say anything. Both are very silent. I think Bones is going to.
Check, shut
He checks. So Bones is going to win with his queens. There wasn't going to be anything that JC was going to call on. And Bones is going to take that $6,200 pot and stack it his way. We're coming down to the final few minutes of our live stream. Once again, we'll be back on, I believe that
Floor,
might be the last
set
game.
up, table 11.
Give me.
And
A warning, that's what
it is. So, folks, we appreciate everyone joining in. We had a bunch of people, 718 right now in the live chat, for the Wizard of Lodge, who punches all the buttons. For Skull Mike, my partner, who is on the felt right now, my name is Slick Rick. We'll see you in 45 hours on Poker Night at the Lodge.
This is the last hand or we're done?
We're done.